What's up, everyone? On the air, live watch along number 4, going for a Bears victory. We come on the air. Robert Tonyan, first catch as a Chicago Bear, moving the ball, 2nd and 1. What's up, everyone? Hit that like button, get people in here, send that link out. Herb Lawrence, Adam Hogue, Kevin Kaduk. We're going to be here for at least the first half, halftime. And then I heard from Jake Flanagan, he's going to come in for
third quarter?
For third quarter and fourth quarter.
That's big time.
2 for 2.
Put your foot in the ground and drive the ball. That's how it's done, Justin. A little late for my liking, but it got there to DJ Moore.
Let's see your predictions in the chat there. I've got 35-31 Bears. I think this is going to be a wide open game. I don't think I'm going to be proven wrong. I think that over on the 47, easy money.
Oh, yeah. 2 horrific defenses. You saw with the Miami Dolphins. No matter what, they're a great offense, but no team should be able to score 70 points, mostly doing that on the ground versus you. So it's good to see the Bears, just get stuff right there on the run, but their game plan has to be run heavy, and I think the over is going to get obliterated today.
So they went
design run for Fields.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a design run. Didn't go anywhere. But I don't hate it. I mean, if we're all going to say, hey, they need to do design runs more, then you can't be mad when it doesn't work.
And they did to the wide side of the field.
Yeah.
His former Broncos head coach and now back defense coordinator, Vance Joseph. Bad. Real bad.
Windy City Hockey says a 31-31 tie he's calling for.
It would be great if this is a tie.
That'd be amazing.
I would. Oh, God.
What was that?
So let me describe that play to you. We're going to run a play where the tackles just don't block anybody.
Yeah.
So this is why let me ask you that. After seeing that play right there, Kevin, do you still think this offense is scoring 35 points? What in God's name was that?
It looks like the right tackle was pulling, and then the guard just let the guy to his outside shoulder go to the outside without a person there to block him, and he was free.
When JT O'Sullivan breaks down that play this week, how many swear words will there be?
False start.
No call, which is weird. Oh, DJ Moore.
Get that block.
Freedom.
EQ.
You got to go for that.
Well, yeah, you got to go for this.
You got to go for that.
So no flag on that.
That is odd. That was the most ban.
If Flus punts here, I'm walking off and going home. I'm sorry.
I think he did. Did he? You better not call the goddamn punt.
Looked like he just waved people on.
All right.
Hopefully a big team.
This better be a fake then.
They're jumbo package.
I'm gonna give him a possibility of a fake before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
But then Kevin, we're going to find somebody else to do the post-game show.
That seems like
there's no way. There's no way. No, absolutely not.
Hey, you trust this defense, don't you?
Oh, this is we just said it's going to be a shootout.
Oh my God!
Why are we giving away possessions?
Wasn't even that good of a punt.
Not a good punt either.
Okay,
all right.
Adam, come back.
You just have this scared mentality. Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos going to drive down and score a field goal at minimum, and it's going to be a track meet the whole day. Punting is the wrong thing, and your defense is the worst part of your team. That's how you lose, by playing scared. 4th and 2 at midfield. Who cares if you give up the ball? They still have to drive. I'm
gonna say this as nicely as I can. That was a fucking joke.
The first 2 plays
as nicely as I can.
First 2 plays of that were not great. Put him in that position. Shouldn't have been in that position.
Here's reason number 1. You showed last week you can run the Eagles sneak, which, by the way, I doubted that they were even capable of doing. But they did it last week twice.
Yeah.
It's a free first down.
And at the worst, you get stoned. You're at midfield. It's not the worst field position for the Denver Broncos. Your defense has to show up and step up there.
I think Flus was thinking back to week 1, getting stuffed on that first drive. Little PTSD there.
You can't coach scared.
You can't coach scared, especially in the position that he's in right now.
No.
You can't play scared. This team, you have left yourself absolutely no margin for error. None.
No. And now you are counting on a defense that is without your top cornerback, your top safety. Like, what are we depending on them doing? And Russell Wilson, forever what you guys are watching, Saw versus Miami, Russell Wilson's actually been all right. And versus a weak-ass defense like the Bears, he's going to look like a champion like Jordan Love did. And so you know that this is the part where you're going to struggle on the field, especially. So why give them a ball? Why give them more possessions? Why give them more time to get your team in a bad position? It's bad.
I mean, we're a month into the season, and there hasn't been a single highlight where I've been excited. I mean, they've scored touchdowns, but none of them have been at like great moments. I guess there was that one drive against the Packers, but it hasn't been a single moment where it's like, all right, this is great, this is fun.
No. And even the touchdowns, like the Claypool touchdown last week, and it's just way too late. Or the DJ Moore one last week, and the Claypool one the week before. They're just garbage touchdowns at the end of the game that really don't mean a lunch. I know the crowd's got to be dejected after that punt. Absolutely. And if they go down there and drive like we're expecting them to, it's just going to be, here we go again.
And it's a hot day. I mean, if you're not in Chicago right now, it is a toasty day in the Midwest. This is not a day you want your defense to be out there all game, because that's not going to add up to a win. Brian disagrees with us. He says you punt there. If you've got a great defense.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Just easy. Easy.
You don't have the defense to stop them. Like, if this is the defense you had in 18 with Vic Fangio, yeah, I get pin them deep. They're probably punting you the ball back in 5 minutes. Like,
Manhurts. What a great last name.
So we're in a good place already. We're in a good place. We're feeling great about
fine.
things.
How do you go through everything you've been through the last 2 weeks, knowing the stadium's going to boo you if you punt there too? Not that should influence how you call plays, but like, come on.
And now Jerry Jeudy's free, almost at midfield. So you just wasted all that time where they're at where you were.
Basically a turnover.
Yeah.
You might as well have just snapped the
plays.
ball, handed it to them, and then tackled them and said, okay, here you go. Here's your possession. Stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens. And they don't even have another corner over there. That was his man. Now he's checking to something like, yeah, we're about to get loose on these people. Let's do the play where he scored a touchdown. Nope. Who's that? DeMarcus Walker finally flashing?
All right, I got to get my head back in the next play mentality. I'm still thinking about the punt. It was a nice play there by DeMarcus Walker. TFL. There we go. Those are few and far between.
Another running. Another blitzing.
By the way, clock at 8:41 if you're trying to sync up your TV to our watch.
Get in there.
Well, we know Brisker can get home to the quarterback.
That's the second time they sent Brisker on a blitz.
Well, he's the team's best pass rusher.
Yeah.
It's too bad he has to line up farthest away from the quarterback at the position he plays.
Flag holding, please. Person. Ugh.
Unnecessary roughness.
Ugh.
Is that on Brisker or
Sanborn?
Sanborn. What do you say about that, Carm?
Do you hit him with the helmet?
Right up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Helmet to helmet.
That was a good call. Can't do that.
he's claiming he led with the shoulder?
No, yeah.
Carm, he literally hit him directly in the helmet with his helmet.
Yeah. Come on now. That's got to be smart.
Well, it just looked like it looked like bad timing. I mean, his shoulder was there. He just
Get the health away.
had got there first.
Just giving up easy yardage. Now they're in plus territory. Play pass, Russell. Man.
Playing very soft.
And this is the thing. If you're going to punt, bring some heat. I know you brought Brisker, but he's got to get home both times, at least one of those times. This is just the softest defense ever. And if you're going to punt, at least like say, all right, we're punting so we can get better field position when they have to punt soon after that, which is not happening. They're going to at least, as I said, get a field goal attempt.
I always love how Sean Payton has his play call sheet on a poster board.
This is all huge.
This is a massive, like, big clunky thing to carry around the whole game. Like, you see a lot of coaches is laminated. It's on a clip that they can hang. It hangs down from their belt.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's just out there with like an art project the whole game.
You know, the way he calls plays, it is an art project.
Yeah, there's got to be a more efficient way to have that, like a tablet in your hand.
Look at this guy.
This big ass.
Look at that guy too. Braggs definitely knows that guy.
Yes. This is
Big 3rd and 1.
guaranteed if the Bears stop them, they're going to go for it on 4th one. And I know it's different circumstances as they're in plus territory, but still. Holding, Russell.
That's a free
Easy.
first down. Kevin, you're a Wisconsin guy too. How much? I'm trying to figure out how to answer this question.
I know what you're going to ask. I know what you're trying to ask. It's weird.
Does it surprise you how weird he got?
Yes. If you had told me that a Super Bowl winning quarterback would have come from Wisconsin and I would have like really no interest in claiming him or being a fan of his or having
right.
his jersey, that's what you're asking, right?
Yeah, basically like.
Yeah. I mean, he was only there for 1 year. Brett Bielema
he was
completely mishandled it.
so
We didn't
good.
get a national championship out of it, even though we should have.
I was at that game, or the Rose Bowl.
Really.
Yeah, well, I don't think they
Didn't even get a Rose Bowl out of it.
see what people.
Wait, wasn't he
No,
the
they went to the
quarterback?
Rose Bowl. They lost. Well, they lost to
It was
Oregon.
Right.
Yeah, it was a great game. I was there.
It was
It
amazing.
was a lot of fun.
It was
But
Oregon helmets too.
Imagine if J.J. Watt had stayed one more year. They probably do get to the national championship game and lose by 40 to Alabama if J.J. stays.
Wow.
That's a late hit.
Please don't throw a flag there. Please don't throw a flag there.
Wow.
Oh, good.
Whew.
They
Let
could've
him
called
play
that.
football for once.
Our
I just
guy,
don't like, put yourself in that position for the refs to be calling a play like that. He could have.
Herb, you know this guy, Baloney Fonseca.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my guy, Pete.
He says, give Flus a diorama to help call the defense. Maybe he's a visual learner.
Hey, we've got 440 people in here, only 64 likes. Smash that thing. Let's get more people in here. Let's get the crowd up.
Do what Bagman says. Give us a like.
Peg man. Big 3rd down.
Need to come up big. Get off the field. 3rd downs have been atrocious this year, and they're going to continue to be atrocious because he's the 1st down and more.
Touchdown.
Easy touchdown. Was that Javonte Williams?
Is that your guy, Hug? Did you just cash your bet?
Nope, Jahleel.
No, some guy named Jaleel McLaughlin. McLaughlin?
Jaleel White?
I don't know, man.
Does he do those pet commercials and donate to? Oh, that's Sarah. Right?
Sarah McLaughlin, yeah.
I know you have injuries on that side of the ball.
Wow. Oh, wow. Make a tackle.
Do we think it
Tremaine
looks
Edmonds.
that differently if Jalen Johnson and the rest of them are out there?
It's 4th and 2 from the 49. Your entire secondary is on IR. Yep, let's punt the ball. I mean, I've seen a lot of bad coaching decisions in my time covering this team, but that is unbelievable. You lost by 31 points to the Chiefs last week. It could have been 70 if they wanted to.
Herb, your gut feeling.
Yep.
Is Matt Eberflus coach of the Bears a week from now?
Yes, because they're too scared to make an actual move that would help the team. Once you figure out that he's not the guy, don't waste any more time with him. Start your coaching search early. You have other coaches on that team that can do just as well as Matt Eberflus can do right now. The coaching's been poor. But that's the other thing. He's also the defensive coordinator because the defensive coordinator is no longer on the team. So then you got to fill 2 spots there. So really,
how about we
spots.
Make him just the defensive coordinator?
He's not good at
But
that
then
either.
bring in a head coach.
He's not good at that either.
How would that work?
Has that ever happened before?
No, of course not.
Hey, we're not firing you. We're actually going to pay you all the money we owe you
Because we
you're
have
getting
to
it anyway.
Yeah.
But you're now the DC.
I think.
And we're hiring Alan Williams to be the head coach.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney says, we are close, guys.
Oh, yeah.
No arguing
I
with
mean,
that.
obviously.
Sakamura, get through $2 our way. Say Broncos country. Let's ride. We'll appreciate it.
In this
That's fine.
commercial,
We get
these uniforms look like 49ers uniforms more than Chiefs uniforms.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
It is.
Someone asked, like, are you guys doing a joint Bears Broncos watch party here?
They went to a bar.
And I said, well, one, no, they're going to a bar, which is their right, and looks like actually probably a lot better than what we're doing right now. And 2, I don't know if I could sit here and watch this game with Broncos fans.
All
I
happy and
could.
stuff. They're like,
I
oh,
got no
man.
bitterness against Broncos fans.
I know,
I would
but-
actually it'd probably make it more fun. Not that I don't like your company. I'm just saying, like, to have a Bronco, I would have loved to heard like their reaction to the Bears. They're probably like,
Right.
thank you for punting there. That was
Yeah.
great. Thank you.
That's how I feel that defenses have to feel about Justin Fields not running the ball. Oh, he's not running? No design plays? Smooth.
Dude, there
We
was
only got to sit back and cover him and the terrible receivers he has? Baby, thank you for making my job a little bit easier.
There was fans though I was talking with at the tailgate party today, and they're like, "Man, we've sucked for 7 years." Like, I don't give a shit. I could do 7 years standing on my head.
Oh, yeah.
I have.
Yeah. We're from Chicago. We're White Sox fans, too. We know suffering.
Russell Wilson with an early 141.4 passer rating.
And I don't feel it's going down.
So I don't know if you guys saw this, but Will DeWitt made a he made a nice gesture today. I'm running the Chicago Marathon a week from tomorrow. I'm raising money for Cal's Angels, and he pledged $10 for every Bears touchdown scored today. He's going to donate to my marathon fund.
Good
By the way, there's a link in the description if you do want to donate to that. I'm a little worried these kids aren't going to get any money right now.
It's a little sad, you know.
While we wait for play to continue, Solid Angle says for
He
$5.
should have did the opposite.
Says, do you think Poles and Flus tell George, quote, they're close?
Yeah,
They have to. They have to go in with some type of plan each week.
we're close, George.
He should have did the opposite for you, Kevin. He should have said every touchdown the Broncos score,
Yeah, right.
I'm going to donate. Because we know that's going to happen.
I'll do that. I'll do the Broncos.
Okay.
Anyway, you win either way.
All right.
3 straight.
But I gotta cheer for
and what's the
Broncos
cause
TVs.
again? You should
Cal's Angels.
Cal's Angels.
Pediatric cancer charity. They help children and families all over the area. They grant wishes. They fund research.
All right,
They
I
give-
got you for $10 every Broncos touchdown.
All
So
right,
we're already
let's go.
$10 in. It'll be at least $30. Might be more than that.
All
Go up
right.
and get it. Go
Nice
up and
play.
get it. Darnell Mooney.
All right, good. You get Darnell Mooney.
I want to see
involved.
more of that for sure.
And that was not an easy catch because Justin put that on a rope and it was high.
Expose those ribs, but luckily no one was there.
See, this is got to get that ball down a little bit more. But NFL receiver, you go make that play. Darnell Mooney did.
Oh, give me some running. There we
Let it
go.
run. There we go.
Fields in the
A
open field.
little option
nothing
action
there.
with the
4
fullback.
run, 4 yards. Make it 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6. I
I
like
think
it.
2nd and 7.
It's fine. That's the bigger question, I believe, is Luke Getsy the guy after a certain amount of weeks in this Bears offense?
Logic would tell you that the coordinator gets made the scapegoat first.
Mhm.
They're already down their defensive coordinator, though. Tough.
All right, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5.
Come on, guys.
It's not ideal.
Move the damn ball.
2:52 on the game clock, by the way, first quarter. It's 3rd and medium.
It should be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. And this is embarrassing. As I said, they gave up 70 last week. So
Look where they're at.
2:30 on the clock right now.
You think they
by
punt
the
this
way.
one again?
Yes. Especially if they're
Like, what if they pick up 3? It's 4th and
oh my god,
4th and 3 from the other 49.
you know he is.
Is that the yard?
Get there. He was short. He's gonna be.
Did we
4,
get it?
He's gonna
Where are
be
they
1
gonna
yard
mark it?
short. Yeah,
They
they have to
I
go.
love
for
that
it.
you got another one. If you punt
You-
this,
Adam, you can leave if they don't go for
Okay.
it. You could have the rest of the day off.
just
Settle down.
push this.
Get
Or
on
just
the
like,
ball
please
right
no.
now. and
That's another thing.
Go.
Yes.
Don't let them get chances to get ready. We're all huddled up. This should be an automatic call at 3rd down. Hey, 3rd and 4th and short, we're on run it. From the shotgun too. Terrible.
Oh, it's this play again.
I hate it.
Oh,
He
don't
got
down
it.
our
We got
guy
the
Cole.
push.
He got it, but stop it.
See, I don't hate.
And
By the
he
way, that
didn't-
was a bad
He
spot.
didn't give you the good spot. No, the spot
not a
was
good
terrible.
spot.
No, they,
Spot is terrible.
I'm gonna die on this hill
It
though.
should be
I
automatic.
would
I got it.
prefer to sneak my tight end than my quarterback.
For injury's sake.
there we go.
Yes.
First down.
Okay,
First down.
but was Cole Kmet a quarterback in like high school or something like that?
A little bit, but he
That's-
wasn't a full blown.
That's the thing. Like taking the snap is the thing.
though.
And can you take the snap?
Now, I would prefer you just do what the Eagles do,
Yeah.
but I don't hate doing it with a non QB player. And last year they ran that. What that sets up to is the toss back to Justin,
Yes.
which they ran against the Lions last year when Cole Kmet was under center, and he tossed it back to Justin.
I know it's early in the season, but
The chat is a little mixed bag on that call. Some
I know they
people
don't
like it. Some people don't.
I get it. I said something like that week 1 when I kind of defended.
I just like your quarterback having the ball in his hands for the majority, especially under center snaps, just because that's just such a precise thing. And if you don't do it enough, it could get odd. You can fumble the ball there. You can mishandle it. The timing could be off. But I would love, yes,
Dump it off the
All
yes. I love that play call. Love it. More.
More Mooney, not more.
No more.
It looked like a simple
And
one.
we're going to the second quarter now.
Somebody
that play.
somebody at the tailgate was pushing no Bears touchdowns first quarter.
Perfect.
Easiest bet that there was. Was that you?
It was
Not me.
Justin Fields with a handoff fake to the right. DJ Moore goes underneath the formation, and Justin Fields does kind of like a little waggle bootleg to the left. Mooney's right there in the flat for a 13-yard game, first down.
Yeah, and it looked like there was an option deep too. So simple 1-2 read.
Mm-hmm.
And Mooney was wide open, so you just take what you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to know who's. I like that. No Bears touchdowns first quarter.
I mean, last year that wouldn't have been a good bet because Getsy's only play calling was off the sheet for the first 15.
To me, the
Scripted.
thing that sucks so far about this offense, and there's a lot of things, obviously, but like last year, even though they weren't necessarily a well-oiled machine,
Mm-hmm.
they could break off like a 60-yard touchdown at any point. Like they were fun to watch.
At least for like 4 weeks, 7 weeks.
Like there's no signs right now, even if they score on this drive. Like this is very like just. All right, it's 4th down. We got to run a weird sneak with our tight end. Like it's just hard. Why can't it be easier?
And we've seen that the Denver Broncos team is not the greatest of defenses, so it should be easier than any team in the NFL.
How many commercials did Travis Kelce film this week? I mean, this is unbelievable.
This is his
I mean, that's the
These
whole
are all
reason.
vaccine one.
He already had this vaccine one, right?
I'm telling you, man, it's
He's
all
popular.
work.
But
Brodalicious.
they might be running it much more. Be like, hey, this guy's popular now. Finally, one of the best tight ends in football history is finally popular.
His jersey sales went through the
How many
roof.
people are going to watch Sunday Night Football tonight?
Ugh.
Over 75 million?
And it's in New York, too.
Yeah.
It's over. That's going to be must-watch TV.
Yeah, and I'm annoyed by it because really, we were supposed to have Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes. Now it's Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift. That's the draw. What the hell are we doing here?
Yeah. Brodalicious said that Getsy's calling Hallis 4 yards in the cloud of dust plays, which I think is interesting. And then here, this is Mike G says Roshan was a high school QB. I mean, he was into college actually, and he says why not run that play with him instead of the Cole Kmet?
Fair point.
Yeah,
fair point.
And also, he's a beast.
Yeah,
I would want Roshan as my RB1. He just runs with some violence.
Herb brought up a good point. I have not seen Roshan Johnson's high school film when he was a quarterback, but that could have been a complete full shotgun offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what his experience is taking snaps under center, but something you
and he went to Texas as a quarterback.
Yeah,
let's go Bears. Come on.
All right, lines solid, real solid, up top,
deep.
Got him.
Get there.
Oh,
Did he get the other foot down? He did.
There you go.
Fantasy points.
Woo!
See, I talked that into existence. An explosive play.
There it was.
1, 2, 6.
That line
There we go,
protection
baby.
was stellar.
Yeah, Darnell Wright was messing somebody up on the right
$10
side.
for the kids.
Catch. 1, 2.
Oh boy.
Got it.
Oh, the pylon counts.
Look at
I think.
that.
I'm pretty sure the pylon counts.
Yeah.
I'm not sure actually.
But he had his foot. I think his right foot was down. Or nope.
No,
it wasn't.
It's I think the foot on the pylon counts.
It's gotta.
It's gotta just for.
I don't know if it's
sanity.
gotta.
Ooh, the
but
right foot doesn't come down unless if it does, it has to, because otherwise he only got 1 foot in.
Well, while we're waiting for the review, the
Those cleats
Duke
are
has
fine,
chimed
though.
in for $20.
Duke.
Unfortunately, he says defense is so bad. That is all. That's not
That it's awesome.
He is
not great.
not lying.
This play is under review, not surprisingly.
Can we get the Duke to donate to Cal's Angels, or do you think he won't do that because it would show his real name?
You can donate anonymously, can't you?
Yeah, I
I
thought
don't
you
know.
could.
Usually you can.
I guess we'll see. Check out that link in the description, Duke.
Is it a GoFundMe situation or no?
No, it's like through
Yeah.
like the
Usually
marathon
you can do
manages
it
it.
anonymous.
What do you think? 1, if you think this is standing. 2, if you think it's getting overturned.
I think it's standing, because somewhere in my football watching, I think Hogan's right that the pylon is part of, if you touch it while it's still up,
but it's part of the plane.
Well,
it's not necessarily part of the ground.
I don't know if this is right or not. Levi TV, I've got his comment on the screen. It says the pylon is regarded as out of bounds when touched by any part of a player's body.
That's what I.
But when you touch it with the ball, it's a touchdown.
Correct. Yes, if you hit it with the ball, it's definitely a touchdown.
It's the sneaky part right there. Was the foot? Does the foot make
I feel like
it go down?
I feel like I follow every referee account on Twitter, and I have not seen a single one
Say that was
chime in on this.
Ravi believes
I think it's
going to
get overturned.
touchdown.
A bunch of people think it's going to be overturned.
A lot of people. I mean, yeah, a lot
A lot of twos.
Lawrence Holmes says he saw 3 touches inbounds.
I didn't see
What were the other ones.
I didn't see the right foot. I thought initially was down, but it was in the air.
That was a hell of an effort by DJ to even make it close, because I saw the ball going. I thought, well, there's no way he's gonna. I thought he was gonna get carried out of bounds. So to even make this a review situation.
Oh, there is
hell of an
it is a
effort.
touchdown.
It is.
Yeah, they are up. They are. The ruling on the field stands, not
There we
confirmed.
go.
It stands. So the Bears have a touchdown here.
Portage, Bark, Bolich.
Got the defense a little extra rest while we're at it.
And this is the thing. Matty Berfus has to look at that drive and say, okay, this is what it's going to be today. It's going to be us versus them on offense.
Oh, Flus is fired up. Oh, look at. Oh, yeah.
We're close.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
close.
Floos.
Smiles on the sidelines.
We're laughing
Fans
at
are
the
getting.
same
Yeah.
thing. What? I don't think
See,
that touches.
I don't think it did either.
Oh,
Gene Steratore is saying
Carm, what's Steratore saying? God damn it.
something.
See, that's right. I think I don't know.
I thought from
I
the
don't
angle from the end zone out, it didn't look like that right foot got down on the end zone line until it hit the pylon.
I'll take it. I got
You got a combination there?
yeah, I got both those guys in fantasy. So I
Mm.
think I handled that very unbiasedly by saying I didn't think it was a catch. Okay.
Now, somebody, and it's Ravi, who's I think usually in our CHGO Cubs conversations, wants to go for an onside. I was kind of thinking the same. Just like we're going to be giving up points. Let's get the ball back quicker because we know
I like
we're going to be driving anyways.
I like it.
At the worst, we're going to give them the ball back at 45.
NFL teams are so
It's just gonna be
scared
quick.
to do onsides.
Yeah.
Just got a big donation, $250.
Let's go.
I don't know if it's from the Duke.
Whoa.
I see a real name there, so I'm not going to read it out loud.
Could fake the name.
Wow.
But that was awesome. $250. Also,
Oh,
got a nice one, from Christina
Fumbles.
Ray. Get in there.
Bull-
Hit him.
Bears with awesome.
That is
Hits?
a
Golly.
critical error as a
The
returner.
Broncos are so Broncoing right now. They got the
Yes.
ball like at the 3 or the 4 after a fumble on the end zone. I just can't believe how bad these teams
The
are.
Oh,
referee
that's
was
Mims,
he
too.
calling it? The guy in the back thinks it's a touchback. He was like walking the ball out of the end zone. The other official
my God,
marked
it
the
hit him in
ball.
the head.
He just lost it.
That's Seiya Suzuki action right there.
Oh, the wound is still open, Kevin.
He must have lost
For
that.
those Cub fans.
The sun's not really that direction, though. I don't.
See that right foot? I don't see it. They're showing the replay again.
I'm guessing that's why it's inconclusive because they couldn't tell if it hit down or not. Oh, Steratore's talking again. Can't hear it. No.
Carmsy saying anything? Steratore.
Which means the pylon wouldn't count as inbounds because that part was conclusive.
Yeah, so it's inconclusive. Okay.
All right, they felt sorry for the Bears. They gave him a touchdown. Loose call in the defense. God, that you cannot, as a kick returner, you can just not have that happen.
Well, they got Sanborn out there in the slot again.
Come on,
Penetration by
it's got to be a hold, no?
Justin.
All right.
There we go.
Justin
There it is.
Jones
That's the
got
hold.
in there real quick on that.
I'm getting some pressure there. It just looks hot at that game. Like looking at the TV, it's just like this little haze.
I'm surprised you think it's that hot. We were just down there wearing
Ooh,
sweatshirts.
Look at it. I'm still wearing a sweatshirt in here, but
They just declined that. I understand it's going to be 3rd and 7 instead of, half of the distance. So it'll be 2nd and 12 or something like that. But, if you weren't this deep, he was holding him right there.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You're only getting a few yards there and giving back a down.
Yeah.
I understand why you declined that.
Yeah, it's probably that haze right there. You're seeing the smoke from earlier just hanging around and just looks hot. It's probably in mid 70s, but on the field, it's probably like 80s, 90s.
I have some upsetting news.
what?
The Panthers are up 10-0 on the Vikings.
Who
Oh
is?
man,
On who?
The Panthers are up 10-0
On
on
the
the
Vikings.
Vikings.
Oh, it's over. Vikings are going to win that game. You know that.
Herb said that so confidently.
It's the Vikings. Kirk Cousins is a second half guy, and this is not a primetime game. He's going to come through big time.
So you're saying I should bet the Vikings money line right
if
now?
they're on the money line, bet the Vikings.
That's not a bad in-game
Let's see,
bet
what do we
there.
got
Vikings money line.
I'm sure it's like $1.50 right now.
Plus 135.
135.
Man,
Right.
that's plus 130. It just went down.
That's probably as best you're going to get it because the Vikings are definitely going to score a touchdown or a field goal and make that not as good.
Oh, man. I just realized I benched DJ Moore this week.
Oh, no.
I mean, can't blame you.
Let's stop him here, guys. Come on.
Who'd you put in instead of him?
Tank Dell,
False start again.
who freaked out last week.
Woo,
There
what
we
a great
go.
tackle. Open field tackle. Hell yeah. That's
Greg Stroman.
Let's go. Big return here.
Big ups to Bears fans. Sounds like the crowd is lively, hyped after a 0-3 start with how they've looked. Fans are still wanting to believe.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello. Sorry, I had to get my headphone on.
Sarah's now behind the board.
I am here.
False
Oh,
start.
please
Wow.
don't drop this.
Great field position for the Bears.
Bears take over at the 44. This feels good. I like this feeling.
Are the Broncos worse than the Bears? I didn't
They
think so
might be.
before this game.
Hey, our DMVR counterparts were pretty confident in the Broncos winning.
I was confident in their offense actually doing something. Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it's a long.
They did average
long-
6 yards per play on the first drive.
Yeah, it's a long
And
game.
that drive happened because a muffed kick return, and a penalty.
Yep.
I'm not necessarily sure the Bears defense. I mean, that was a nice play on third down,
Yeah.
but
Great old field tackle.
like,
yeah.
not sure we have any conclusions there that all of a sudden they're gonna.
We're back.
Bears are back.
I'm looking on this thing. I'm glad Lawrence told me. I'm looking for the Vikings on the plus money line. Let's see what we can get there. Because imagine if the Bears win and the Vikings lose. Oof. This is the thing. The Bears are 1-3. By Thursday, they could be 2-3 versus teams that are not that great. Or they could be 0-5 or 1-4.
Well, that's why I think it's a huge 5-day stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Because for what you just said, I mean, they managed to win 2 games, even if it's like not that pretty.
Mm-hmm.
The vibes at Hell's Hall would just be way different.
Yeah.
They'll have the confidence to be like, yeah, we got this mini bye too. And look at what we did last year on the mini bye.
Going against the Vikings team, that into a game against the Vikings, they might be packing it in.
Yeah.
We
You think
got
Cousins gets traded?
That's hard to trade a quarterback midseason. I mean, I know Baker Mayfield, they did it last year.
I mean, obviously the Jets are the spot where it makes sense.
Yeah, and there would be some similarities in the offense, I believe, question mark. Because that's the thing. It's got to be,
Good fit.
yeah, the Jets do make sense.
guys.
And if you're the Vikings, I think, yes, you have to make that move.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then if you're that bad by then, you set yourself up maybe to get Caleb Williams, get Bo Nix, etc., to just replace him. A young coach like is O'Connell up there? He would love a young moldable quarterback.
What is that?
That's Sean
Oh.
Payton, right?
About the card? Yeah. Oh, he's old school. He needs
old
the
school.
printed.
He doesn't like the more efficient thing that gives him the answers he wants quicker.
Yeah, that's really weird. I need an intern to do more work for me.
So $4.99 super chat from Kev K. Esco says, is it safe to say Claypool being out and Braggs being in or near the stands is what is causing this turnaround? I hesitate to call this a turnaround so far, but
Hey, a tie score in the early second quarter is a turnaround.
the vibes are better.
We also got a $2 super chat from Noah T saying, "Who knew Claypool was the problem all along?"
I mean, if they're going to be a mostly running
Right.
team and Claypool barely catches balls, might as well have the better blocking wide receiver out there, and that's Equanimeous.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, getting your ball to the best player out there? Great game plan.
I am taking credit for this turnaround because I benched DJ Moore in fantasy, and he's going to have 1,000 fantasy points in this game. That's me taking credit.
And he's going to get a pretty solid cornerback in Patrick Surtain II.
That's where I actually thought Mooney. Honestly, that was part of my equation. I was like, if there's one thing that the Broncos will do well, it's like Surtain versus DJ. Like Mooney might have a big game. This is good. Fields is 8 for 8, by the way.
And for those people like, what about the air yards? A lot of air yards. Not just dink and dunks. Not screen passes. No vertical stuff. Down the field.
Wow, the Rams are beating the Colts 17-0.
Wow. In Indianapolis.
See, now that's when you know, like, Rams just like they're well coached on offense. They have a good scheme because that roster is really not that good.
No,
but they're still.
I mean, they're
moving the ball.
A rookie out of BYU is he is leading.
There we go,
wide
baby.
Open touchdown.
Cole, bam!
The offense is looking nice.
CHGO's Cole Kmet.
We got finger pointing on the Broncos side of the ball.
Because he was wide open. No one was near him. They didn't
love it.
49 didn't get enough depth. The linebacker didn't get enough depth, and he looked like he was passing on to somebody else.
Single high safety too, so I don't know where he's.
That's $20 for the kids.
Yeah, one of those two backers needs to drop. I think there. Wow, the Broncos are terrible.
Like it's weird. It's early, so things can change. But
Fields is 9 for 9 with 2 touchdowns.
The Bears' offensive line has looked pretty damn good. Fields has been pretty clean, very little pressures, if any.
The Bears are back.
I don't know what's saying that, Sarah, because the next drive they can look like the Bears again.
Bears are back.
Bears. Sarah, how was the tailgate for you?
It was fantastic. Yeah, it was super organized. Ton of people came out. Food was amazing. Drinks were cold. The sun was shining. The birds were chirping.
Well, you're part of the super organization. You get it done out there. So
yeah, no, it was great. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Braggs did a great job, and yeah, it was great having the athlete people there too.
Right.
Athlete?
First.
Athletes first.
Athletes first. Yeah, that was great having them there. They had their truck there, and I went inside. They had a king size bed inside the RV.
Okay.
That looked fantastic. But yeah, no, it was
they
a lot
like
of
a
fun.
whole bunch of different hidden beds. There's like one.
Yeah, and the walls that you can like
cab.
pull out and stuff too. Yeah, no, it was super cool. And then they had a little bowl full of king size candy bars that I know Casey and I took advantage of.
Someone from Athletes First paid to have Portillo's. It got delivered, so I had a little mini beef. I had a little mini beef sandwich.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
some hot dogs.
They reeled in some Portillos. They wheeled in some Luminati's.
Oh my god, that sounds good. Yeah. I did see Lou's. I saw pizza. No, I filled up on our barbecue though, and the mac and cheese. I thought that was really good.
Dude, Firewater barbecue is legit.
So good.
It's really good. And
they have the spicy barbecue sauce too. Oh my god, it was so good.
I mean, things that kind of go wrong when you're doing stuff, out in a parking lot or a tailgate.
No, they have a whole
everything's like
setup.
top of the line. It's like they just brought it out of a kitchen.
Food was hot the whole time. Yeah. No, they had a great setup. The guys there are good. No, yeah.
And they pile it on too. Like every time I go there, it's like here. There's no skimping on it.
Yeah.
How many times did you go, Herb?
I only went one time this time, but last time I went, the last tailgate we had, the first one this year, they got me like 2 heaps the first time, and I went back to get a little bit extra. He's like, no, here's another heap, brother. I was like, oh man, I can't eat all this good ass pulled pork. It's too much. It is really good. Like, and I kept on. I was working the door or the entrance of the tailgate.
Yeah, Hogue was security,
and the guy just keeps on bringing he's like got it plastic wrapped and under like towels and bringing it from one part of the firewater place where they're doing the actual smoking in the place, bringing it over to our area. So we get the exclusive firewater pulled pork. And as Sarah said, I like barbecue sauce, but I like my barbecue sauce with a little heat. And they have this Texas heat barbecue sauce.
That sauce is good.
Nice.
We had people over last night for my daughter's birthday. I went out and got guac from Mariano's, and I picked up just the mild.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't good. There was no heat on it whatsoever. Like there's
That's
nothing.
because it was mild.
Yeah, it was just a freaking glop.
You know what one of my pet peeves is though is when like mild should be mild.
Yes.
When you order something mild and it's not, and I like spice.
Yeah.
But it's just like sometimes I'm like, I want some wings right now, but I'm not really in the mood for having heartburn in 3 hours.
Yes. I know what you mean.
And then you get the wings and they're like still hot. I'm like, this is not mild. This is medium. These should be your medium wings.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want hot, I'll order the hot one.
Well, yeah. If you don't want the hot, then you kind of go with like maybe the garlic.
Oh yeah, people are asking
Parmesan.
about the
You're a
fog
vampire.
in the stadium. I was wondering that too. Why does it look foggy there?
Yeah, I think it's the smoke from they're shooting off fireworks. I don't know why it's
Oh, so it hasn't lifted.
No.
it hasn't lifted.
That's why I was saying it looks hot.
Yeah.
I don't know if they shot off more after the touchdowns. That might happen too. I'm not
Might
sure.
pass. Russell looking.
Sanborn.
Get in there.
Yes.
Oh,
Come
that
on.
Gotta get him.
There we go.
Wisconsin on Wisconsin.
Badger on Badger right there.
Good job.
Come on, Sand God, finish it. Kind of got blocked in the back too while he was trying to take him down.
Hit that like button for the sack. Hit that like button
Does
for the
anyone
lead.
remember Justin Fields' over-under on passing yards? I think it was 144,
Really?
and he's
wow.
already at 139.
If I would have known
But
that.
like when you check the app in the middle of the game,
Second
it
and 19
adjusts,
here.
So I don't know what it was.
False start.
Oh, God.
Not
Ah.
close. Yeah, if I was DMVR Broncos, man, this game would be infuriating.
See, again,
so
I wish
far.
somebody from DMVR was in. I'd love to see the reaction to all this.
They're at the
A-Chain.
bar right now.
You got him too?
I picked him up this week.
How'd
I
you
spent
think-
all my fab money on him.
Okay.
All of it.
Smart. You
My
can't
team's
ta-
terrible.
You can't take it with you.
I have a worst team ever.
Second and 24.
Screen? Nope. Short pass. Get him in 3rd and 15.
You know, the one thing I was talking about this week, we know that the culture at Hallis Hall has not been great. We don't know to what degree Flus may or may not have lost the locker room. I don't have a great sense that in Denver, anyone in that locker room likes Sean Payton.
I would think
Yeah.
he has skin on the wall at minimum. And so he gets that respect just coming into the door.
Right.
But yeah, being 0-3 and looking the way they did last week, yeah, it'd be tough to be like, man, yeah, I trust Coach Payton and his staff. But I think he gets more respect, 100% much more respect than what Eberflus does.
Stop on 3rd down. Bears getting the ball back.
Well, I said it when they made that hire. It gave me John Fox vibes of like a guy who could easily hang it up right now. Oh, there's a team that wants to give me a massive contract. to
Padding out the
come fix
retirement
a bad
account.
situation.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
sure.
It's
Plus-
very hard for any coach to recreate magic in a second spot too. I mean, there's so many different variables, both in his life and then in whatever organization he's going to.
We got a comment from John Diet saying greetings from an airplane flying to Beijing.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you, John,
I love
for
that.
tuning in.
We had people at the tailgate today from Ireland.
Ireland.
We had people from Germany. Those Irish dudes were glued to the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
We had the Ryder Cup
I was trying
playing.
really hard not to be too. There was a moment there where it looked like the U.S. might actually make an amazing
Yeah, it was like
comeback.
14-10.
They had the lead in almost every match but 2, and they needed to sweep it. And the other 2 were close.
Yeah.
So I was, yeah. We had Idaho represented today.
Idaho.
Yeah. It's
Mm.
cool seeing all these people that follow CHGO from all over the place.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's amazing. And guys like flying to Beijing. He's like, turn CHGO watch along party. My man's.
Mark says, greetings from my living room, drinking beer and eating pizza. That's about as good as it gets, Mark. Hope you're having a good Sunday.
Well, Bears are winning right now. They just got the ball back.
That commercial is awesome. If you guys have seen that State Farm commercial with Andy Reid, Patrick
Oh, with the
Mahomes.
burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're explaining how bundling works.
I'm enjoying the no Aaron Rodgers ads during these breaks. And I think that's like the first for a long time, right?
Oh.
I don't think there's an Aaron Rodgers ad out there, is there?
I haven't seen one yet.
Well,
I'm sure there were a lot planned.
Well, the Rodgers ads slowed down a lot when he got all
Inoculated.
immunized.
Yeah, immunized. Yeah.
Mike says, watching you guys from Petaluma, California. Lonzo says, I was listening in Romania. I don't know if that means he is listening or was, but got another Southern California N4. Where else is everyone from? Hit the chat. Georgia Dog is from Georgia. That makes sense.
Russell Wilson's secretly 10 for 11.
For like what, 70 yards?
Yeah, 80.
Yeah.
I have Russell Wilson starting one fantasy league and Justin Fields in the other.
Well, so far, so good.
Yeah.
Both have touchdowns.
Did you miss on the quarterback each time?
Well, it's in these guillotine leagues that we're in. So I
Oh.
didn't invest heavily in a quarterback early on, figuring.
I mean, I can't talk. I was out of that league in the second week.
We have people from Amsterdam. We have people. Oh, I just saw Japan.
Kansas City.
Yeah, we have Japan, Kansas City, Utah,
Jason, San Francisco.
California, Colorado Springs. A lot of Denver people, Texas people, New York. We got Brooklyn. Yeah, everyone's out.
Welcome.
Be cool if somebody was watching from Soldier Field.
Oh, Roshan.
Freedom. Oh,
I had one guy to beat. Nice
Probably
25 yards for her.
yeah. You got to make that man in the open field miss, though.
I like Roshan Johnson. Well, he could have made that guy miss. I don't know that he's ever going to possess that last gear.
Right.
Like, even if he makes that guy miss, I feel
You're
like
gonna
a
get
safety catches him from behind or something before he gets all the way there.
We got someone from South Korea
South Korea?
checking in from South Korea.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Welcome.
Andrew Sullivan, $4.99 super chat says, please let this the B Field.
Flea
get right
flicker, that's a
game."
bad toss back.
Horrible toss back. He still got the ball there.
Oh!
Equiminius.
Ah,
Equiminius.
you think that's gonna stand? I don't know.
On the ball. Come on.
Oh, I'm glad Justin Fields is moving.
On the ball. Oh, because he got crushed. Yeah, that lollipop of a flea flicker pass back from Herbert.
EQ, baby.
Not ideal.
My
but
son's favorite thing to do in flag football is snap the ball, and he would snap it better than that toss back. Yeah, see, he's telling him right now. Justin's telling Khalil right now that, yo, your toss was
caught
crap.
both feet.
Yeah, both feet.
Both feet. Even the left foot got in twice. The left foot got in twice.
He kept the ball the entire time, so that's a plus.
Equiminius like, I should be starting.
Bad challenge by Sean Payton. Although at this point, you kind of had to stop.
This is the thing. Equiminius St. Brown has a good game. Is there a reason?
I don't think, even if he has a bad game.
I mean, a good game. Is there a reason to have Chase Claypool around?
No.
The only reason you have him is to save face on your terrible trade to trade a second round pick last year to acquire him.
See, I know GMs have that thinking. I almost have more respect for GMs that are like, I made a bad move. Let's move on.
Yeah.
It looks worse when you're just trying to hold on just because you made a bad move.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the White Sox do. Hey, it took me almost an hour to bring up the White Sox.
You're going to bring the show down.
The
He's gonna be
Claypool stuff is
depressed.
just befuddling because it's not like you got that second big contract, right? Did you say that on the pregame show? Like, you maybe kind of understand if somebody checks out after they get $40-50 million, but
yeah, like this is a contract year
doing?
for him. It's bizarre.
some people.
We got a couple people from Finland, Bahamas. Carm just said the catch is good.
Finland, the Bahamas.
Yep.
Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, his name is
one guy, UAE.
Tommy Taku.
By the way, if you're following along for the first time, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We do shows every day at noon, pre and post game, after game. So as soon as this watch along is over, we're gonna have you covered with the 2-hour post game show too, and we have you covered Monday through Friday at noon as well, covering all the news throughout the week and all our teams. So if you're not just a Bears fan,
if you want to be depressed, I have White Sox coverage every day.
Every day. Are they playing right now?
No, I start at 2:00.
Everyone's at 2.
They do that.
They start losing at 2:00.
Is
Are
anything
there
on
any
the line
playoff
today?
spots up for
The
grabs?
Rangers?
No, except for like positions, but everybody's in the playoffs. Like I think
Did the Rangers clinch the division?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, is that division up for grabs? Because I know they have a 1-game lead. I was looking at it last night.
Let's see. But
I didn't know if they play a tiebreaker if they're both.
no, there's no tiebreakers.
Yeah,
You just go by the best head-to-head matchup with your team.
There's no
that you
way
go
they're
against.
overturning this, right?
The Texas, Houston, they're both in the playoffs, but none is clinched yet. This ball right
that
here.
means
That ball right there.
that's a big time play by Justin.
That means, whatever. I think Seattle's playing Texas, and they can play spoiler for them not making the.
Great block by Blasting Game.
Wow.
Fields
Ooh.
the Komet.
Yes, Cole. Ooh, and talking. First downs. Teammate there.
They are
Gashing.
They're
them.
covering Cole Kmet like the Bears covered Travis Kelce last week. I mean, he's just running around wide open. Blasting Game had a great block there too with the boot for Justin. Things are rolling.
Herbert with a solid stiff arm on 2-7. I'm scared. They've looked good.
I'm learning from our high school kids. They now call that you dribbling a defender. Is that new or not?
That's
I never heard that.
I've never heard it.
Like a good stiff arm where you it's like you dribble them like a basketball.
I like that.
That's pretty good. I like
Yeah,
that.
these kids are
Yeah, I
creative.
hear that in the middle of our games. I'm like, that's pretty funny. Like I laugh out loud. Like that's pretty good.
Play pass, boot.
Ooh.
Throw the flag.
There we go.
Throw the flag. He was all over him. It might have been the pass was not good, ideal, and this guy was just covering his ground and trying to go for the ball. But they're going to call pass interference.
Great call, Carl.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah, you
jumped-
got there
he
early.
jumped
That was
the
not a
route.
great throw, though.
Yeah.
I don't know where that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Way early.
Fields fired that. Field is still right now, because that doesn't count as an incompletion, 11 for 11, 182 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I can't believe it.
I don't know if the Bears are back. Maybe he's back, though.
Cole Kmet was getting held by 42. They didn't
Run it.
call it.
Get in there.
Oh,
Jump in.
Oh!
There we go. Come on.
Oh! That's
2
my
TDs,
quarterback.
baby. Bam.
That's my quarterback.
Love it. What's the flag on?
Okay,
You got
now
a flag?
I don't think he was past the line
He
of
wasn't.
scrimmage.
Maybe somebody downfield
Yeah, that's always in danger. That
because they thought he was going to run.
your whole body has to be across the line, and I believe it's reviewable. They're getting help from New York right now. You could tell.
There is no foul.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
Veteran Carl Sheffer's in the house.
I love that the NFL. It took them forever, but like you have all these cameras, you have people that can look at this stuff real quick. Just get the calls right.
Let's see. Anybody downfield? 62
Lucas
is,
Patrick,
but he's not in the play. You could theoretically call him that.
All right, so that's $30 for Cal's Angels from Will DeWitt so far. Adam, are you willing to change your pledge?
No, he's with the Broncos.
No, I got the Broncos. What are you
You're
talking
still
about?
going with that?
Yeah.
They're going to score some touchdowns.
By the way, you think the Broncos are done scoring?
it's the
That's true,
Bears.
that's true.
They might win this game still.
Wait,
Come
was
on,
the
man.
last?
It's the Bears. I don't like. I came in this game knowing the Bears are bad. I'm still thinking the Bears are bad. This is a surprise.
The
This is a
offense
shock.
humming.
An absolute shock.
I mean, I guess the only way you'd say it's not a shock is because the Broncos did go up 70 points last week. But no one thought Justin Fields was 12 for 12, 185 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And looks good too. Like looks the guy that we were. If this would have happened in game 1, man, Justin Fields' hysteria would have went wild, and they would have won that first game versus the Packers. And I don't have to hear this Jordan Love crap that I've been hearing the last couple weeks.
$5 super chat from Solid Angle. He says a 2-touchdown lead. Forgot what that feels like. It feels good. Feels like we're playing the Patriots. Chris Piguero, $5 super chat. I started Justin in fantasy every week. Now I feel smart. It's good to feel smart.
$5 super chat from Carl. Love the show, guys. Listen to the pod almost every day. First time joining a live bear down.
Nice. Good seeing you, Carl. $20 from the Duke. Fields is him. This is the turning point. Get right game. 14-3 Super Bowl season. Why not?
I love it.
Rockstar 80 says it's the Broncos.
It's
Calm
still gonna
down,
happen.
people.
He can't. Sean Payton can't see the field right now. His poster board's too big. It's his way.
Hey, we were talking about the tailgates earlier. You can get tickets to the October 15th one, which hopefully will feature the 2 and 3 Bears going in to face the winless Vikings.
Hopefully.
Check those out at allchgo.com.
I don't mean to go in like a weird curveball direction, but
Okay.
isn't this all evidence that they should not have punted the ball on the first drive?
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you.
What the hell? I still can't get over that.
Yeah,
You had all these play calls ready for this game, and
the
you
execution,
punted?
Yeah. The linesman solid. Cole Kmet's been rock solid. DJ Moore, man. Donald Mooney, they're getting everybody involved. Equimania St. Brown, he is out here dealing. And Luke Getsy, for all the crap we gave him the first 3 games, deservedly so, is calling a great game in this one.
Oh, and just these plays that they have.
$10 super chat from Ben Paul. Fields is all the way back. He's the best ever. Screw Caleb Williams.
That's right. Caleb Williams sucks.
Cole has 20 fantasy points right now. 19,
I know.
19
Don't tell me
points.
how many DJ Moore has. I don't want to know. How do you? Herb Howard just retweeted my tweet on Fields stats with JF1's first 300-yard game loading. Like how many passing yards could he end up in this game? There's a lot of time.
Like
left.
if they got a big ass lead, maybe not a lot.
It'd be really awesome if he had a 400-yard game and no 300-yard games.
Hey, he said he wanted to throw for 4,000 this year. A big a 400-yard performance would help.
Give me your final passing yards prediction for Fields in the comments right now.
I cannot get over. This is an NFL defense that the Broncos have. How did it? It got bad really quickly. Like they're not that far removed from having Vic Fangio as their coordinator.
Ben Paul predicts 650 passing yards. I think he left off a 0.
Like the next 2 games versus the Commanders too. Yeah, I can believe that.
Just as long as this isn't the Trubisky Buccaneers game, right?
Where you get the 6 touchdowns and everybody gets the false hope.
Well, yeah.
Ooh,
Look at that.
Tackle. There you go. 1 yard gain.
Unfortunately,
2 yard gain.
that will be a talking point this week, probably. And honestly, it's kind of a fair one.
I mean, it's a franchise. It's going to take a lot of years of sustained winning for us to kind of be healed, right? It's
I guarantee
it's not a 1 or 2 week fix.
even if Justin Fields has an all right year and the Panthers are bad, so the Bears have that number 1 pick, Caleb Williams' name will be brought up just to replace him because you don't know and you don't want to let go what could be a game-changing quarterback if you just have an all right quarterback. And Justin has shown that he's probably below average as a quarterback, but has those flashes of top of the league talent. But those questions I don't think will go away until the Bears don't draft Caleb Williams next year.
Yeah. Could you imagine if that number 1 pick again, just from the Panthers pick?
Yeah.
Like, that's a. And if you're Ryan Poles, I'd almost want the Panthers to win a few games, so I don't have to make that decision.
Yeah, and trust me, I'm a Justin Fields guy. But if Caleb Williams is there,
yeah, I know.
Have to think about it. It's hard, and probably get a third from Justin. Not a lot, but
but imagine what you get if you trade that pick.
I hope Justin makes it academic by the end of this game and then end of the season. Justin said, "Caleb, who? I'm JF Fields."
What was that motion by the tight end? They look confused.
Pitch out. Ooh,
Billings
got there, but
still blew it
didn't
up.
finish.
He
forced it
still
inside.
forced it back. He's a good player. I like Billings.
Now, this is where you pay Yannick Ngakoue the big-time dollars to get the quarterback. With 4 rushing, having 7 looking at the quarterback's eyes. You don't have to run a stunt, or you don't have to run blitzing, just the 4 up front. False start. Yep.
He called him Eberflus? That's good.
False start brings up 3rd and 12 with 3:40 left in the second.
Apparently the broadcast called him Eberflus. We're going to have to pull that for Hogan Johns this week.
Was that Andrew Catalan on the call with the great Matt Ryan?
Did you guys hear the Hawks made up a name for Connor Bedard for all the meatballs who get names wrong? Conrad Bedward.
This Conrad Bednard. Uh-oh. Russell. Nope. Short.
Nope. They're going to throw a flag.
Nope. No, they're not. No, they're not. No flag. Get off the field.
Good.
I
want to play football.
If I was the Broncos, 4th and 2, I'm going for this.
You got to go for this.
I'm going for this.
Oh, is he
punting?
Oh my God! What is Peyton doing?
We go.
He's doing the same thing Flus did.
This is bad. This is scared coaching.
Do you think they make the same call if they're not getting the ball at the start of the second half? This is huge possession. You put like 3 points up here.
Middle 8. I always talk about it. Is Trent Taylor going to return a single?
I was just going to ask you
this
that
entire year. Like they literally have a roster spot for a guy who could just catch punts.
Well, I mean, we didn't have that. We didn't have that.
I know it's important.
We didn't have that last year. So
it's important. I mean, even if you don't catch them on the fly and you don't muff it, the ball rolls usually like 10, 15 yards.
What awesome job by Trent Taylor. Like picking up NFL check just for catching a football in the air. Things are harder in the world than that. Goodness gracious. He's not Chase Daniel, who just held a clipboard for 10 plus years and collected a check, but it's pretty goddamn good occupation just to catch a football in the air and say, I'm not running after this. I mean, don't hit me, please.
Bears have 3 timeouts. Broncos have none. 2:29 left on the clock here.
False start again.
Yeah, that looked
no call.
Weird. What are they doing?
No, they did.
That one's got to be a false start.
Not a great start.
Caught it on Larry Borum.
Both tackles went, though. So, yeah, you wonder if that's actually on the center. All right, now the Bears are back. Free snap penalty.
We've been seeing this in college and NFL. Just the first play of the drive.
That was the first play.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the Bears.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen worse. Last week. Right.
Ruben says, come on, the Broncos are throwing. It's so obvious.
Wide open. Absolutely wide open.
Be okay, DJ Moore. Be okay.
I think it's fine.
Helmets right to the ribs. Exposed. They're playing like some... What is that?
98 yards for DJ already, Tony points out.
This is going to be nitpicking, and Bears fans are going to want to hear this when Justin Fields having a great game.
Yes.
He's so wide open there. You got to help him out a little bit to not take a hit. could be a little bit better of a pass to avoid a hit. That's all I'm saying.
And looks like DJ Moore is feeling it.
Yeah, that was dangerous. That does not feel good. Again, he's
2-minute warning.
He's now 13 for 13 for 209 yards before halftime. Justin Fields is playing great right now. I'm just saying those are like the subtle. I guarantee you that's the same conversation they have in the quarterback room in the meetings this week.
And to your point, most teams are not going to be the Broncos. Most teams are not going to be allowing those passes to be complete. Yeah. They're going to hit DJ Moore harder and dislodge the ball, or not going to give him the opportunity to catch that ball. So you need to be precise. And yes, the numbers look good and he's playing well, but he has some things he can clean up. We saw that earlier pass to DJ Moore that was up and elevated over the middle. You have to be a little bit better than that. Or was it Darnell Mooney?
It was Mooney, yeah.
So,
which he caught.
Yeah.
Both of these have been catches.
But yeah, like you said, you don't want them to take these bruises, even though it might not knock him out of the game. It's still cumulative effect of him just taking a lot of hits in a game.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he needs to be perfect. Like, not every throw, even if you're Tom Brady, is going to be right on the money the entire game. I'm just, when you're looking for little things to improve, I think that shot DJ Moore just took could have been avoided with a slightly better pass. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure the sports books don't have odds on like going 13 for 13 for 209 yards, but what would the odds have been on that one?
On what?
To start the game 13 for 13, 209 yards?
Astronomical.
Plus 10,000?
Yeah, even though the Broncos defense is not good, the Bears offense has looked just as bad.
I brought some. I'm good. Yeah.
You good?
Sorry.
If you're ordering pizza, I'll eat all of it because I got to be here until 5.
By the way, I forgot to tell you that meatball sub you got me a few weeks ago almost killed me. We were struggling.
On the air?
No, it was later.
Oh, okay, I get you.
You went with the hot jardiniere, and I think that's what it was.
That's hilarious.
Now, how long will Vance Joseph keep his job?
They are firing him at halftime. Yeah, Vance, don't come back out for the second half. We got you an early flight out of Midway on Frontier Airlines.
We should have just kept you fired from the Broncos organization. All right, on the ball.
I didn't know you were allowed to try to actually take somebody's helmet off and not get flagged for it.
I saw some people at the tailgate with Cole Kmet jerseys on today. Maybe his family?
It was his family, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his dad's a big fan of the show. Now, I don't know if he's been watching
lately
very long or just since we, announced our partnership with Cole, but he's legitimately like, he's like, you guys have fun. I can't stand all this doom and gloom anymore. I appreciate that. Fields just got sacked.
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Cooper just around Borum. It was not egregious, but it wasn't good. Turnstile.
That's not great.
2nd and 16, 103 left.
Still can't believe Sean Payton punted.
I don't love that call.
Roshan, I would have loved for him to cut that up. Or Tanyan's giving them block to go inside. And I know there's another guy on the inside. He cuts that up. He gets a little bit more yardage. And
you got three timeouts. You have to go out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he was worried about the going out of bounds part with a bunch of timeouts.
See, the problem is usually you're just like, you're in 2-minute mode. Okay, we're in 2-minute mode. You go out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
More advanced teams would probably have some type of communication on that, like based on timeout usage in the middle of all of it. Because I agree with you. With 3 timeouts,
like the ball. There we go.
You want to get a little bit more there, but
come on, EQ.
All right.
So what do we do here?
They're gonna punt it.
4th and 4.
They're 100% punting it because they're risk averse. They're gonna run this clock down. And if I were them, I would run the clock down. Denver has no more timeouts. Throw a Hail Mary, or maybe throw a short quick out with like 3 seconds left, If they get the ball, you have no time for them to do anything really.
So
they're going to go.
They're
going
to run the clock and then
I would run the clock a little bit more.
I actually like this. They don't have any timeouts.
They should run the clock down to at least zeros on the play clock
because you can still get a.
They're all right. They're smart. Yes.
Try to get an offsides. Then
smart.
Yeah.
Oh,
they got it. They got him.
Free play. Oh, they got it.
The Broncos are awful. Oh my God. Are you serious? Everyone in the stadium knows what they're trying to do there, and you still jump?
You get a first down. You can do a field goal tip right here, Law. If they called on Lucas Patrick. I don't know if that's the thing. Lucas Patrick was forced to move when they came across the line of scrimmage, but now this sets up.
Well, unless he did something with the ball that caused him to jump, he may have
flinched.
If Patrick did some type of little subtle ball flinch on the hard count, because they're watching the ball, right?
Yeah. I like.
Well,
keeping them
that's
on
what
the
they're
field.
coached to do. Let's see here. Hard count.
Yeah.
Right
oh,
there.
he did a little butt sit thing.
That's pretty good. Pretty good for the officials to catch that.
That's a good veteran move by Lucas Patrick. If they catch you, they catch you.
Yeah.
Timeout. Bears.
So can you throw?
So they had to burn the
Yeah.
timeout to avoid a 10-second runoff. Is what just happened, and now they're going to try a Hail Mary. So smart move. Good job, Flus. I like everything about that whole sequence there.
Let's go. Come on.
There's no need to punt. That's actually a really well. We just got another false start. Oh,
yeah, he came out early, and Justin's got to throw it earlier than he wanted to. Ball's in the air.
Tip it.
Ooh,
nothing.
DJ Moore tried to catch it, and he could not come down with it.
I was just about to praise Darnell Wright for an amazing first half. He looked like he false started there and then still got beat. And Fields took an unnecessary shot. All right, so
the one incompletion, right there?
Yeah. Fields only incompletion. Hail Mary at the end of the half. He goes 14 for 15, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns. Wow, did not expect that. I think we can acknowledge 2 things. The Broncos defense is terrible, but also good job. Like, taking what's being given to you, hitting wide open guys. That means you're seeing who's open. You're throwing. There's been a couple quibbles here with accuracy, but everything's been good enough that it could be caught. Getsy seems to be calling a good game. There's a couple wrinkles here, like the flea flicker, which really wasn't executed perfectly, but they still got it. I like it. And I'm actually really impressed with the way Flus coached the final minute there. Which is something he's been praised for internally. And we haven't really been set up with a type of game yet to really see those types of things come out. But that was one example. I liked it.
Yeah, the Bears have thoroughly impressed me. And no matter if it's the Broncos being just woeful in their first half, Bears still have to take advantage. I don't think the Packers were that good in the first game, and especially in the first half. And the Bears didn't take advantage properly of that. And so we see Justin Fields going from that guy that we saw versus the Buccaneers and versus the Packers, and kind of was better versus the Chiefs, even though the score didn't seem so. And now you're seeing a little bit more of the progression of Justin Fields becoming the guy that we thought he was going to become this year. And like you said, Luke Getsy is called a imaginative, keep the Broncos on their toes, ball down the field game. I like it. It's finally we're doing the stuff that Justin Fields can do. And just this second half is very vital with the opening kickoff for them, the defense, to go off of that momentum and shut them down again and give the ball back to the offense. Because after, the last couple of weeks, I'm not too hyped on the defense. And this game could be closer if the defense gives up that opening score to the Denver Broncos on the second half kickoff.
Got some super chats out there. Ben Paul, 199.
Oh, wow.
What does he say? Is he correcting us?
He said no bros. JF1 is 16-17,
231, 3 touchdowns.
And broke the record.
Carm, you should probably come over here because Only because we promoted on Twitter that you were going to be here.
Yeah, there's an extra 300 people here just for you, Carm. By the way, if you just jumped in here, hit that like button. Make sure you stay with us. We'll be here all second half. I think Adam's going to jump off, but her will be here, and Jake Flanagan might be coming in hot.
Thanks, guys.
So, there we go.
Yeah, we got
Carm,
about
how you
878 in the
feeling?
chat. If you guys could smash that like button, we'd very much appreciate it.
I mean, even the most optimistic QB1 person ever, one incompletion on a Hail Mary?
I mean, first
Seriously.
of all, look,
That's amazing.
It
I know
feels
the
good. It
Dolphins
feels
suck,
good.
but whatever. That was amazing.
there's one leader of hashtag stand with Fields. I still, to this moment, don't know if they actually stood for him.
According to somebody on Twitter, they said he got a nice ovation.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You turned around the Bears franchise.
I seriously, George.
All they needed all these years was Mark Cartman.
I mean, I'm not asking for, applause or dollars or anything, but I'm not going to argue with the statement,
Yeah.
clearly.
Okay.
No, I watched Denver's tape last week against the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were just running free all day. And you had to wonder, would the Bears be able to do the same thing? Are they really this bad? The Bears are running free. But I love the second touchdown to Kmet. I thought that was actually just a really nice moment for Justin, because he's going, he's running with the football. It looks like he's going to take it in. He slows down. He sees the field. He's in his element, and he pauses and he throws a nice, easy little touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought it was a nice play.
And he didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
Didn't cross the line of scrimmage. Like, good awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, I'm not saying it's an all world play, but just a solid job. So a lot to like here, right?
Carm, you have-
Washington, who the Bears will be playing on Thursday, up 17-7 on the Eagles.
Sorry, get it all out of your system today, Washington. Beat up on
They're
those
probably
Eagles.
saying the same thing about us.
Yeah. All of a sudden that Thursday, I've been seeing these promos for days now, and I'm like, whoa, this is a tough sell. But Kirk Cousins, you're awful.
Kirk.
Just so,
99
we got
yards.
highlights in front of us, so I got distracted there. That was terrible.
Had you seen that before?
No, I had not
Yeah.
seen that. Well, I've seen it before.
Oh,
but
God.
usually with quarterbacks wearing blue and orange.
Kirk Cousins threw a pick six at the goal
At the
line,
goal line.
99 yards.
and
yeah.
got cracked into in a block too.
Yeah, he took a shot there. They just showed the highlight of the touchdown you were just talking about, Fields to Kmet on the second one.
Watching it back, he was open early and he could have thrown it, but whatever.
That
But
ball on the touchdown to DJ too. I mean, you're aiming back shoulder front pylon. All three of these touchdowns are great.
yep.
They really are.
Yep. Holy load off his shoulders. By the way, he's thrown for 231 yards. So if he doesn't go over 300 for the first time in his career, that would be really irritating. And he's got a shot at 400. This does feel a little bit sort of like the Trubisky Tampa game, where guys were just wide open.
Did you hear us talk about that earlier?
No, you didn't.
See, I was predicted that was going to start coming up, and it's fair. It's fair.
I mean,
So you do it a second time, right? And a third. And
right,
fourth.
But that's the thing. Can he follow this up Thursday night?
Mhm.
Right, and this game's far from over. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here,
Yeah.
but
Great half of football. What you needed to do. Hopefully you broke the Broncos at least a little bit.
yeah.
Did you guys like how they did the end of the half?
Yes, I praised Flus on Twitter for it.
Okay,
So they had no timeouts.
right.
So your options are punt,
Before I'm
try
saying
to pin them back. What are you talking about? Before,
Like when you get the ball with
when
like
you get the
2:30
ball,
left.
when you get the ball back, I just thought they were very casual and not.
they had 3 timeouts.
No, I know, but they.
I didn't love the run going into the 2-minute warning. You didn't get anything off of that, and then
It felt a little sit on the leady to me.
That's
and
a
like,
lack of trust in your defense, is what it is.
yeah.
And they get the ball. So here's the thing, though, as a coach, Broncos are getting the ball out of halftime. The last thing you can do is give up a 2-for-1.
Right.
So if you end up punting early, you leave them time. Even if they get a field goal, they get the ball after halftime. They're probably going to have something schemed up with a short little script that they talked about at halftime. Come down, all of a sudden they get 10 points out of that. You hear me talk about the middle 8 all the time. Like that's That's what's turns the game around back in the Broncos' favor.
I was just thinking that 21's not enough. You need more. Not time to sit on it. The defense is bad. Let's go. Be aggressive. And I'm also very much into when you're watching him in his drop back, it doesn't he still looks to me just a drop slow on the drop back for what everyone is saying. He's kind of meandering back there. Don't like get back, boom, fire it. If I'm nitpicking him, obviously a phenomenal half.
I think coming to this game, a lot of people picked the Broncos because you've got the better coach, you've got the, historically the better quarterback, and that first half, the Bears coaching staff outcoached the Broncos, and the quarterback outplayed the Broncos quarterback.
I mean, that's a whole nother side of this. The Broncos are.
I called him Sean John Fox Payton. What's going on over there?
I mean,
what you challenged the EQ thing, and in the moment, like it looked like it, but he had 3 feet in.
Yeah.
Don't you have anybody on your replay team?
Yeah,
that's
that was a bad challenge.
I mean, what do you do?
Maybe he thought he'd get something like he didn't come to the ground with the ball. It wasn't a foot issue, but the possession issue.
I guess, but like your staff, you have to have somebody who's doing that for you to let you know those. You don't want to just throw away challenges. I mean, that's why they didn't have a time. Aside, and then Weird didn't go for it. I thought it was a rough. It's a rough start period for Sean Payton in Denver. Speaking of
super chat from Sam Fell, but he's okay. He says, I don't care if if it's the Broncos, this is what better teams do to inferior teams, just like last week against, I don't know what he said there, against KC. Don't let off the gas, bear down.
True. I mean, look, right. They could easily look bad against a bad team. They don't look bad. They look good. I don't know. That was a fun half. That was very enjoyable.
Maybe they were close.
Maybe they were. Maybe Flus was on the money. I forget who's doing color commentary today, but he called him Matt Eberflus, and then he corrected himself.
That's pretty bad.
He's still not a household name.
Get the head coach's name wrong is.
Wait, I had one other for you. Oh, if anybody ever tells me that Jack Sanborn can't play football, I might get in a fist fight. The guy is all over the field every single week. Every single week.
He does not have the greatest speed, athleticism in the world. The guy has instincts.
Just makes plays.
He knows where the ball is.
I got to go back through it, but it seemed like he had a tackle, I think, in 7 straight plays. Sanborn on the tackle, Sanborn on the tackle, Sanborn on the tackle. Come on. I get it. They're not tackles for losses, but and the penalty wasn't great. I guess he led with his head. I'll take it back when I was yelling from behind the scenes, but like, come on. Jack Sanborn's a good football player. Let's give him his flowers.
Your boy Boogie has a question, and he says, for real, I know it's the worst team in football, but is the play calling different?
Yeah, yes. They're way better balanced. They're running the ball more. I thought that Getsy had a pretty damn good half. That flea flicker was pretty bold, and the flick back was wild, but they ended up pulling off that play too. Thank you, Denver defense, at least partly, for not having anybody that can get back there. But I think Getsy's had a good day overall.
I was worried after that first Broncos drive.
Oh yeah,
like, oh God,
right.
I asked Herb. I said, "Is Eberflus here as coach a week from now?"
He's not. They're not firing him in the first half of the season. They've never fired a coach in the middle of the year, Kevin. You know this.
I know it.
I mean, this is the Kevin Warren era, though.
Well, there's still a whole half to go here. I'm still nervous about the Bears defense. I mean, one of those drives they stopped was the Broncos stopping themselves with a penalty and a muff kick return. Now, the last 2, they got stops. I'm surprised Sean Payton didn't go for that on 4th down.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing? You relying on your defense? Are we sticking around for the second half? What's going on here?
Yes.
Then we're going the whole way?
Starting? Oh, Matt Ryan's doing this game?
So Matt Ryan's
I'm not going the whole way. Someone else is coming back
How's
in
he
here
doing?
for me.
I mean, I think I'm assuming that he's the one that called him Eberflus.
Matt?
Is that big of a deal? It's not an easy
Remember, Matt
pronounceable
Ryan's
name.
like best friends with Ryan Poles. They were in each other's weddings.
Well, he hasn't learned the head coach that he made. Does anybody know where Greg Braggs is?
He's at Flo and Santos.
I was gonna say he's at the bar with some of our Denver people right now.
Okay, so he's just getting hammered and coming in here. All right. Drunk Braggs will be maybe we'll give him a 5-minute segment.
We got Herb coming back in.
Coming back in. All right, great.
All right, start of the second half.
We got Emma and Casey.
Whoever wants in.
Whoever wants to come in.
Boys, if Greg Boyce
Herb, you
wants
want back on or?
come on in. You can have. I mean, you both can come on, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, Herb, I don't know if we should be switching this up. You were doing phenomenal work over here. makes me nervous.
All right.
We could just put
Start of the
bag over there.
third.
No, we're hanging out. Let's go.
Thanks to everyone joining us. We got over 900 people in. Hit that like button. Will DeWitt has pledged $10 for every Bears touchdown for Cal's Angels through my Chicago Marathon Fund. Link in the description if you want to get behind that. Oh,
Jerry Judy dropping
dropped that?
balls. What's up, Greg?
Hello, gentlemen. How are we?
how did he drop that ball?
Very carefully.
That looked like DJ Moore last week. All right, I'm sick of this. I'm out of here. DJ took some shots today, man, or at least one in particular.
What's up, you main? Wonder Donkey wanted Emma.
He said that's not Emma.
Emma, you want Emma to come in? Emma, you're wanted on screen. Right here. Come on, Emma. Right here.
All right, if the Broncos score on this
Yes.
drive, I'll leave. It's my fault.
No. You're fine.
3rd and 2.
Let's go, Matt Eberflus's defense. You know who's bugging me today, Kevin? I hate to
Emma's
say it,
behind me. She's shy right
'cause I
now.
wanna be
She
Mr.
doesn't want to
Positive,
come
'cause
on.
that's who I am in life.
She'll come on in a
Big
bit,
Red.
guys. Don't worry.
Wow.
Denver.
That's a bad football team.
Yes, it is.
And we know.
She'll be on soon. Don't worry.
We would know.
I thought Sean Payton was going to fix everything.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Maybe Nathaniel Hackett wasn't as big as an idiot as
Quinn
they let him
Miners.
be.
Is that even a real name?
See, when the Bears are doing well, my notes suffer because I just like kind of an
Greg,
amusement.
people are asking if you are going to do a Blackhawks watch along.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I'd love to.
Your numbers for that first live
was,
after the preseason opener,
That was
huge.
insane.
The Bedard effect. Get in there.
Oh,
That's a
hold.
hold.
For a flag.
Hold.
How is that not a hold? There we go.
They're going to call.
I-
Yeah, that
4th
first-
down.
Believe it or not, the numbers were not as great after the Tyler Johnson game last night. There was a little bit of a drop off.
Was that game on TV?
Not locally, but it was on
That's-
ESPN Plus if you
okay.
wanted to.
That's probably why.
And no Bedard. He's playing tonight. So tonight, we'll see a bump tonight.
Where's the game tonight?
Detroit.
Detroit. Well, that's as big as it gets right there. 3 and out to start the second half for the Bears defense. Hit that like button. Let's have some fun. Oh, Trent brought it back at him. 6 yards. Let's go.
It is amazing. that
QB1.
We literally signed a dude so we have somebody who can catch a punt.
Joey Smith, $10 super
That's
chat.
amazing.
Greg, podcast crossover. You love to see it.
Joey Smith. I believe Joey Smith was giving us some super chats last night. If it's the
Nice.
same Joey
Thank
Smith.
you, Joey.
Joey.
Duke gave
Joey.
a huge donation to the Cal's Angels Fund.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I
Thank you,
That's
Duke.
amazing.
Can I?
That is
Can
amazing.
I say what my theory is on who the Duke is? Is that allowed?
Yes.
A
Sure.
prince.
It's George McCaskey.
It might be.
It's somebody with some dough.
We did a reel about that once on CHGO TikTok.
Yeah, he popped in. The Duke popped into a Blackhawks show last Monday, and gave us a hefty super chat.
He is a benevolent Duke.
The Duke is the greatest person on earth.
We do love the Duke.
Let's not sell him short in any way, shape, or form.
I love you.
Lebowski's theory says he thinks the Duke is Patrick Manley. I don't know if Patrick made that much money.
Yeah, I don't know if long snappers made that kind of dough.
He did it for a long time,
seasons?
though, right?
I don't know.
That dude's got $10 million, maybe more.
He has his own beer.
All right, maybe it is.
I mean, 10 million doesn't go as far these days as it used to, but I bet he's doing all right. Greatest gig on the planet: long snapper, and or bullpen catcher.
I always wanted to be a bullpen catcher.
They're saying the Duke
Long
is
snapper is
calm.
much better paying.
Well,
And
it's never much better paying, but you do
if you-
get cracked.
if you
Bullpen
if you
catcher.
could stick around for the pension to qualify for the pension, that's huge.
So you'd rather go long snapper?
Absolutely,
Well, now that they changed the rules that you can't hit the long snapper, sure.
because bullpen
That's-
catcher necessarily. I mean, maybe you're talking backup catcher, which is actually a hard job.
I don't want that because you actually have
Yeah.
to play.
No,
Bullpen catcher, you're never in a game.
let's just say, in theory, that they made the same amount of money. Would you rather be the long snapper and play?
Long snapper,
You'd be a great long snapper.
sure.
I like you as a long snapper.
So I went to Wisconsin with Mike Sowald, who played on the Badgers, and he got drafted by the Vikings or maybe the Cowboys, and he was just trying to stick around to get his pension, which I think at that point was 4 years, and he played for 3 years, and they saw he was coming for his pension. He got cut, and never played in the league again.
That sucks. Don't do that to people. Come on, NFL.
Don't they have a players union to kind of like, prevent that sort of thing? Is he paying his union dues?
I mean, it's a
for it?
long snapper, right?
Still a
What did
human
they do?
being.
Force someone to hire the long snapper?
First drive of the second half.
I don't know if he was a good or bad long snapper. I mean,
In the NFL, he had to be at least average.
My parlay overs look good here, but they haven't all hit yet. Komet is done. I need 42.5 yards for Khalil Herbert. He is crushed. He's up to 45, so we got it. So now I need 28 more yards from Roshan Johnson.
Vikings are losing to the Panthers. Ooh, boy.
That's not what we want. We do not want that.
no.
It's good.
Yeah,
That looked like a false start.
Sure did.
could hang two
Oh,
wins on the Tankathon standings, right?
yeah.
Which is good on one entry, not good on the other.
Javonte Williams officially ruled out, which means that Adam Hogue's prop bet is officially dead.
Not great for him.
No.
Third down.
All right, so third and medium. You letting them throw it? Looks like they are.
How come? All right, how come the Bears can never do a quick slant in this situation that
Maybe
everybody
it's
else
here.
does against it?
There.
There we
I
go.
mean, there wasn't really
I
a
mean,
slant, but
no,
there's
but
nice short
First
throw.
downs.
Also
Number
helps
one to
that
number
the Broncos
two.
are refusing to cover DJ Moore today.
I mean, that wasn't fast. That wasn't anything, and it just worked. A little cross with Mooney, a little hitch and comeback. Call it first down. Okay.
Got our,
Greg
we got our
Braggs is
producer
here.
Sarah cracking a 3-1-2 and not bringing anything back. I'm just giving you shit. You didn't have a single beverage at the tailgate?
No, I'm a studious
That's a dedicated
worker.
employee right
Yeah, I had things to do.
I had a whiskey.
Play
Boy,
action.
That was awful.
Got sniffed out.
Oh,
Plus, honestly, I didn't really feel like drinking at 7 a.m. I don't know.
Well, that's your sipping beer time.
I
You
know.
sip
I don't know. I wasn't feeling it.
it. What do you expect for a girl who went to KU? That's all I gotta say.
I did my time. Now I'm taking a
You had
break.
gone to a
yeah.
real party school.
Yeah. No, I had my fun there.
It's the spirit of the
good.
Sunday. By the way, I have a slight beef with upper management. Tomorrow is the semis and the finals. she's scheduled to work. One of our key players.
Are we short on women for the softball lineup?
And I think we're going to be okay.
Okay.
But, just
at least you can be there now. It's not a high holiday anymore.
That's right. I mean, I was this is a day for Cole Kmet to
Fields
remember.
the Kmet again.
Cole Gronkowski Kmet. Cole Gronk Kmet.
I got a feeling there are a lot of people out there right now that have both Cole Kmet and Justin Fields on their fantasy team benches who are just going crazy.
I've got Kmet going for me in CHGO Guillotine.
I still have Fields, and he's helping me stay alive for another week.
Nice.
I was looking at who may be potential free agents coming up this week in our league, and it's not good.
5 catches
9.
for 67 yards for Kmet. He's
Oh,
open
throw it.
again.
Oh,
Nice
what a
catch.
throw! There we go. That's what you want to see from Fields. When we sit here and we talk about developing a quarterback and making those throws and anticipating somebody coming open and standing in the pocket,
He's feeling it.
oh,
today.
that's what we wanted.
That was
Moore
an
got-
insane play. He got cracked. He got it out fast. Our offensive line doing him no favors. And what an incredible
Fields
play
and
by
Moore
DJ.
took big hits on both
Yeah.
on that play. Moore seven catches for 117 yards and a touchdown. I can't believe the time of possession is actually that close.
Bears have crossed the 40-yard line. Now we get an end around to Valus.
Holy cow. Valus
Oh,
end
nice
around
play.
actually worked.
Nice play.
Everything's
They
working.
did that differently.
Oh, we got our late flag.
What was the
Oh,
flag
easy,
on?
Valus.
Did they get right on a? They call right for something?
Looks like they are walking back. That's a bummer, mainly for Valus Jones because he just had a positive play.
Yeah, blocking the back on Darnell.
That's too bad. Oh, they called it late
wa-
there.
Oh, that's
Come on, that's
a rough
a
call.
bullshit.
Well,
well-
all right.
He didn't need to make that block.
He could have just stood there and nothing would have happened. Like,
See, but if I'm a referee, like, did that impact the play? No. Let him play. It's
And
football.
he still got an extra 3 or 4 yards off of it. So yes.
Is that spot of the foul? No, it's not. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay, so it's just
Jesus.
Hang on the
Is
ball.
that Mercedes Lewis?
There we go.
We have a Mercedes Lewis signing.
We got a Tanyan reception, a Mercedes Lewis.
Spreading that ball around, man.
hey
Let
under heavy.
Justin Cook.
That dude is as old as Carm.
Under heavy. That dude is old and can't like even move.
Good for him though.
The Bears, but it's like another rest day for Mercedes Lewis. I'm like, when has he been doing anything since he got here? But there he is. We saw
Good work if you can get it. Work 8 plays a week. Collect your paycheck. Better than being a long snapper.
18th year in the NFL. Fields, amongst everything else he's done well today, under duress, he's just gotten rid of it. He's taken a couple of sacks, but for the most part, he's been pretty damn creative getting rid of the football on time.
Seems like he's thinking less and being more instinctual, and that's what you want.
I agreed.
So
Right?
it's same with hockey players. The second you start thinking, you're done. Just do it. Just do what you did to get to this point of your career.
Bears have a first down inside the 30. Offense just, I mean, what's their shortest? I don't have it in front of me here, but what's their shortest drive of the game, play wise? They haven't had a 3 and out all day. I mean, they score a touchdown here. They can afford a 3
I'd
and
really
out.
like a touchdown here, that's for sure.
Let's get Justin Fields rushing touchdown. We haven't had one of those today.
Is that just because you want to see it, or do you got monies?
Can it be both?
2nd and 7 from the 26 here.
Let's get a Roshan Johnson
What-
touchdown.
I need Roshan to start running the ball.
That's for guillotine league purposes. Yeah.
Nothing doing there.
Little swing out to Herbert for a loss of one, maybe no gain. Philadelphia's got the football. They trail the Commanders 17-10. That's intimidating.
Oof. What's going on with the Bengals?
Another 3rd and 7 coming up.
Joe Burrow's the biggest disappointment in football this year.
I mean, Cincinnati's losing 24-3 to the Titans. He's got time on 3rd down here.
Good catch.
There we go.
That was
you
a great,
again.
That,
Mooney. Oh, that was Mooney. Sorry.
Great catch by Mooney. The throw is a little bit low. Darnell's having his best day in a long time. I loved Mooney on Friday. This little crosser, wide open, schemed well. He just openly said it. He's like, everybody knows what's out there. The Bears suck. We did it. And we got to win. Period.
There's Roshan.
Roshan's out there.
Do it again. Do it
Down
again.
to the one.
Do it again. Do it again.
We got momentum building.
I love when the
Roshan,
Bears
put
are
that
not
head-
like the Bears.
Those 2 weeks a year.
This feels so much better. Braggs is in the house.
Braggs
don't mess with the juju.
They don't give this ball to Roshan again.
Roshan.
Wait, Kari
Roshan.
Blasingame, anytime
Roshan.
touchdown? Could it be?
Come on, Roshan. Do it again.
Rojo,
do it
get in
again.
there. Nope.
Should have run behind Blasingame. Are you drunk?
No.
It's the way he said it, just like
You don't sound
no.
good.
I sound great.
Uh,
I sound great.
Okay.
You don't look good.
Thank you.
No, I'm kidding. You look like
Thank-
$1 million bucks. We
thank
don't
you.
need that
If
energy.
it-
We don't need that energy.
We don't need that
We
energy.
don't need that energy.
You picked the Bears today, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Congratulations.
let's
3rd and goal.
Let's win a game.
Mooney, interesting,
Whoop, whoop,
interesting,
whoop, whoop.
interesting.
Oh!
Maybe
Fields to
Justin
Herbert,
Fields'
baby.
best
Let's
play.
go!
$40 for the kids.
Oh, Ryan Poles
Poles.
smiling it up. Dial it up an extension.
Come on, let's.
Justin Fields, calm, cool.
Maybe-
285 yards, 15 to go.
15 away.
Let's go, Braggs.
We needed this. We needed this.
You were supposed to pick me up.
Well, I
That
didn't
was
know
a
what was
clear. Come on.
He scared me. I'm
There we
a
go.
tackling guy.
Poles pointing around in the present.
15 plays, 66 yards, 10 minutes with the ball.
I mean,
You want to sit down?
Sure, I got.
No.
I gotta use the
Kev,
restroom real fast.
he's got to use the restroom. The restroom. What is this? The
Braggs is lubed up.
yeah. I'm worried.
Lubed. Hit that like button if you love the Bears. Woo!
So I'm assuming that everybody's watching at home, but if you're not, Justin was under a decent amount of pressure there, stepped back, stepped over, moved around, waited, surveyed, found Khalil Herbert. That's what you want a quarterback to do. He just played quarterback, like in ways that we haven't seen. Mario's pumping his fist on that. Like literally any Bears fan out there's like, okay, this is different. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm getting text right now. Is that Fields or Brady? I mean, oh my God.
All right. So
Oh God.
Justin Fields isn't a bust, at least for a week.
Well,
Is that the
so
verdict?
it's going to be a quick week, right? You come back Thursday, play Washington. Are you ready? You can have the middle here, buddy.
The man in the middle.
You're supposed to do that into a microphone.
He doesn't need one.
If we get some, you
If they're
come
not going to
back
put
on.
Tyson Bagent in when they're losing by 60, and I understand he was inactive last week, but no. I'm still going to say no. even though it makes sense.
No, you don't do it because you don't want him to get in there, throw a real nice pass, and then everybody get back. He should have been playing the whole game.
Nah, Fields finishes the way he's done here. Ain't gonna be any talks of that today, and rightfully so. Talk about a good get right game, and that's what Bagman said after the post game show. It was unbelievable to me that we had reached a point where we could not envision a scenario of beating a team that gave up 70 points and 700 yards last week. Yes, Denver's not a good team. And this is exactly what this Bears team, who we thought they were going into the year, should do to a team like the Denver Broncos. This is how they should have played against Tampa Bay. Yep. I can accept losing to Kansas City. I don't like the way they lost to Kansas City, but I can accept that. But they're playing to their potential, and it's a breath of fresh air. 13 straight losses. It's, finish this game strong, and Bears fans everywhere needed this.
You know what the Bears need to do? They need to petition the league for 14 more games against the Broncos. Well, then it all comes together.
But that's the thing. It's a week-to-week league. Today was a get-right game. Being able to see the offense executed like this, now you can work your way. Was Washington a little better? Probably. It's on the road.
Short week, though.
Short week. It's a short week for both teams.
Those Thursday night games are not
sure, and it's a short week for both teams. Granted, it's on the road, so it's going to create some challenges. But now they've seen how they've executed, some things clean, and that's only going to help them build off of this. This is exactly what the doctor ordered.
They're calling roughing the passer. Oh, that's garbage. Come on. That's not a good call.
So how's everything been going here? What did I miss?
You missed 3 Bears touchdowns.
No,
I didn't miss.
I was at Flo and Santos. I didn't miss that.
We're having a good time. I mean,
he leveraged.
I talked about the first 3 weeks. There was just at no point during any of the games did you actually feel. Was there cheering? Was there retweeting highlights? Was there glee, giddiness?
And I mean, what the lead in the first quarter was the first lead they've had all year, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there he goes.
Broncos might be getting some
this
points
guy's
back
got
here.
some scoot to him. There had to have been a hold. Come on. No way that just happened.
3:30 left in the third. Tree.
Now I
missed
feel
that
that
one.
Yeah.
How's the chat doing? What's up, guys?
Good.
Yeah, chat's good.
Delicious. Braggs, get off the set. The Bears just gave up a huge play.
Right. I thought about that.
I mean, trust me. I there was a
Facts
part
are
of me that
facts.
contemplated staying exactly where I was at the bar, the pizza place. But I had to come here and do a job. So, I mean, they did just score a touchdown, guys. Give me a break.
That's true. Didn't have to settle for a field goal. That's usually what happens in those situations.
Vikings just took the lead on the Panthers with a 51-yard fumble return for a touchdown.
There we go.
After the Panthers have a 99-yard
the Duke
punt
with
return.
$100 super chat. Hashtag stand with Fields. Braggs hump the bear. Turning point. Look at that confidence. Everyone can shut the hell up about Trubisky against the Bucks. Let me have this. Carm, I love you. I'm bawling my eyes out. My kids are asking me if I'm okay. Yes, babies. I'm finally okay. Carm, Duke says hi. Duke. He says, what up, Duke? He didn't say hi to you, though, Hogue.
Is Jake back?
Jake is not back yet.
What did you have to eat at Flo and Santos?
We got a few Supreme Pizza. We got calamari.
Oh,
get the
I love
Ravirogies?
calamari. Oh my god.
Yeah, actually, I think they did. I didn't eat nothing, though. I just had a couple Diet Pepsis and went on my way.
Diet Pops.
Diet Pop.
Said this earlier to Carm off the side. Are the Bears the only team in the NFL that can, at the same time, not successfully run a screen pass nor ever stop one either? Like they can't work with screen passes on either side of the ball. This is not a new thing either. This is
their cross
always
to bear.
been the thing.
No, they have. You're right about that. They
You would
haven't
think
ran
their
them.
defense would be better at because they probably face screen passes in practice all the time.
Well, I mean, the interesting thing though is today. I mean, at first it looked like it was going to be another ugly day, and everybody's just going to write it off. It's the Denver Broncos, but Russell Wilson has actually been playing pretty well this year, and they just flashed his stats on the screen, and he's got like 115 yards. So, they've kept everything in front of them today. And, Eberflus's defense to this point has been working. Still got a quarter to go. But so far, so good. 4 of 7 on third down for the Bears.
Big
2 of
3rd and
6
1
for
here.
Denver. I mean, this is 4-down territory.
He got it.
It's close, but
He got it.
to the fourth quarter we go. I promise I'm the Baron. Braggs is drunk as hell. I promise I'm not drunk. Every time we do a tailgate, though, my voice takes a hit because
he was working his
I
ass
have
off
a
today.
lot of- thank you, sir.
Yeah,
and
no.
you were too, and I appreciate everybody was. Everybody did
And
a
it was
great
hot
job.
today too.
But there's a lot of music going on there, and I have a lot of people I have to talk to and help, and so I have to yell, and that's why my voice is gone.
You're
I
not drunk. You're just
promise.
intoxicated.
You're
by
allowed
the
to begin
Bears'
with, though.
fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, I am allowed to begin with. Yeah, that's true.
we need that
Yeah.
energy though.
I'm naturally
You
loud.
need to retrain yourself on the way you talk.
I can't. I have no idea. We'll just say they did. Don't let the
Nick
facts.
said no.
Well, who cares what Nick says?
Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story, Adam.
Man, Cody.
It sounded like he
Delgado.
got a standing ovation at halftime, so he got one at some point.
I'm sure all the people were coming at us for doing that. I'm sure all of them were not cheering for Fields whatsoever.
Oh, I got receipts, Kevin. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Nothing I like more than a good old receipt. Wide open.
Yeah, that was easy.
Broncos touchdown.
Shannon Sharp wide open in the back of the end
Bears,
zone.
you got to earn it here in the fourth quarter.
Brandon Johnson taking
The ultimate
Taking
heel,
it-
the ultimate heel turn. Gone from mayor to Broncos receiver.
it's
Unbelievable.
not going to help his approval rating.
No. By God, that's Brandon Johnson's
Big
music.
Vig 209 in chat. What tailgate? Well, Big Vig, every home game here until early November against the Panthers, we have our official CHGO tailgate at the corner of Wabash and Cermak. Tickets are available if you go to allchgo.com and hit the events tab. If you become a diehard, you can get a discount on that event. We've got 3 more coming up: Minnesota, October 15th, Las Vegas, October 22nd, and Carolina.
I forgot about Vegas.
November 9th, which is a Thursday night game. All you can eat firewater barbecue, pulled pork, sausage.
They had wings, yeah.
Unbelievable food.
We got
Goose
coleslaw,
Island, all you can drink.
mac and cheese.
You have access to a bar for an extra cost. It's a lot of fun. The first 2 have been a real hit. Fans are having a great time out there. You have a chance to come out and say hi to Hogue, Carm, the whole CHGO crew, Will, Nick,
and
myself.
Emma is going to be there.
What's that?
Emma's going to be there.
Emma's gonna be
yeah,
there.
people
Sarah's
are asking about
there.
her.
The whole crew. So we've been having a lot of fun with them at the corner of Wabash and Cermak with our guys at the Chicago Bears Tailgating Club. So please head on out, go to the events tab on allchgo.com and get your tickets and we'll see you there.
Yeah. Hogan says, I look at those tailgate parties just way too expensive. And I understand it's, a lot of things cost money, but I think kind of like if you compare it going to a bar and you put together a couple drinks there and a sandwich and everything plus tip,
Well, it's all you
you're,
can
you're
eat.
not
all you
getting
can
out for
drink.
anything cheaper. Plus none of that comes with like all the games, meeting up with other Bears fans. Like that to me, that part is pretty
I had
invaluable.
somebody
The
on-
atmosphere is great.
I had someone on Twitter say,
So-
"Yeah, we were thinking about doing a tailgate, but it was a little steep."
Yeah.
But meanwhile, they were looking for bars in the South Loop to go to. I was like, all right, go to any bar in the South Loop for 3 hours, have the same amount of beers and
Right.
lunch,
Food.
and then see where your tab is.
And
I
you
bet
got
you're-
room to move around where we're at. And look, I get it. Like people have choices
Good luck
to make,
getting
but-
good luck getting a beer at a South Loop bar an hour before kickoff at a Bears game.
Yeah, it's and Headpiece Music in the chat asks if it's all ages. It's kid friendly.
Yeah.
It's a really friendly tailgate lot. There's plenty of kids in there.
Yeah, we don't charge for kids to come in either.
Yeah, kids come in for free.
I promise we're nice people.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, guys.
There was a baby there today.
Yep.
Spencer from Denver
Oh
brought
my
his
God.
baby.
He was
so
3
cute.
months.
and because the baby's what, like a month old?
3 months, yeah.
There's no question this was the youngest kid to ever be at
The youngest
the
kid.
tailgate.
Did we get him a T-shirt for that?
Youngest kid. So yeah, please come on out. Promise you will not be disappointed.
Oompa Loompa says you should think about doing travel tailgates at stadiums that have tailgating like the Charger game at SoFi Stadium. I think we're definitely headed that way. Not this year, probably, but as CHGO grows, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because it's hard. I mean, it's hard to put on one of these from 3 miles from here.
Yeah.
Let alone
Maybe when the schedule release comes out next year.
Yeah.
Save
maybe
it for the
we'll have
next time they're
something.
in Buffalo.
Maybe when the schedule release comes out next year and we give everybody an opportunity to,
Yeah.
plan their trip and schedule things. I think that would be great. But yes, come out to the tailgates while you're there.
Big drive right here. We need a long possession. Let's eat up some clock.
Yep.
Ooh, a little play action. And he
Oh.
shot him.
That's probably the first
bad
we
throw
got
of the
a
game.
flag. So first
Overthrown. Field says on
first
him.
bad throw of the day from Fields. Plenty of protection.
9 seconds left in the third.
Holding.
Oh,
on
holding in the
defense.
secondary. There we go.
That's
See?
why the
Patrick
throw was so
Surtain
bad.
from DNVR.
DNVR fam.
No cheating, DNVR. Okay. I mean, we're trying to play a straight up game here.
Yeah,
and
that
that's cheating.
was highly illegal.
So that wasn't intended for DJ Moore. So,
A little 2-on-2 violence.
yep, 2-on-2, DNVR, not playing by the rules.
That's why they're
I'm gonna
soon to be
submit it.
0-4.
I'm going to submit a complaint.
Let's get a heavy dose of Roshan.
I mean,
here in the
I'll also
fourth
say
quarter.
that Khalil Herbert certainly has established himself. No, because I really thought Roshan was pushing to be the number one back, and I think today Khalil Herbert's kind of pushed that to the
Yeah.
back. But they have Roshan Johnson in on that possession right now, and I like the idea of Roshan as kind of being the hammer to end a game. I do like that too, where the defense is worn down. Now you
Got a
bring in
fresh
this
guy.
kid that's fresh, hungry, ready to run you over. So Ben Paul, 199, love you, Braggs. I love you, Ben.
And he's used to that role coming from Texas and playing behind Bijan.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited to hear Hogue and Carm's perspective on like why it felt so different. But the RPO play action, the protection has been there all game.
Mm-hmm.
Fields' patience in times where it felt like, the first 3 weeks he would have been jittery, happy feet, and that touchdown where he threw it to Kmet instead of just trying to charge into the end zone,
Yeah.
I think encompassed Justin's day today. He's being patient and seeing everything slower.
Waiting for stuff to come open and then actually completing the pass. I love that completion to DJ, where they both kind of got knocked up there in the third quarter.
Well,
to
it
me,
just seems
was
like he is learning that if he's patient, his guys are going to get open against this defense, which they are. So he's allowing them to get open, and then he's hitting them
and
right
then,
in the hand.
And then the other encouraging aspect of it too is this really hasn't been like this Fields, I'm going to take off and run all game. And then that's what's caused the defense to come in. He hasn't had any big runs today. I mean, how many yards has Justin Fields run for today? So to me, everything's been, all his success has been, behind the line of scrimmage, and he's capable of taking off at any point. So
2 rushing yards for Justin.
2 rushing yards.
2.
I mean, if I were to tell you that Justin Fields' best game of his career would be a game where he only has 2 rushing yards, You wouldn't have believed it.
285 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns. Those are big boy numbers.
Bro, delicious. Braggs needs to carry a bullhorn. Hearing the gravel in his voice makes me think he's gone back to bricklaying. Yeah, you're right. We do need one of those megaphones. We definitely
had one.
We need one because
We do have a megaphone. His name is Greg Braggs Jr.
That, or we just need to bring Matt Peck to be our megaphone.
We have the loudest person at CHGO and the softest spoken person at CHGO right now.
That's true.
On set.
And they're both named Greg.
That's right.
The duality of Greg.
Greg B.
Duality of Greg.
I'm soft spoken until I don't want to be.
I've never heard you.
Well, when I go on my rants on post game shows,
Yeah.
I think they stick out a little better if I raise my voice. If I only raise my voice once a month, there's some serious stuff going down.
Right.
Sean Payton just cut his sleeves. I guess the long sleeves was a bad business decision. 3rd and 5 here, 14 and a half minutes to go. This is a big snap here. See what you got. They're sending the blitz.
Oh.
There's Cole Kmet.
Incomplete to Cole Kmet.
Well, this
Bears going to give up the ball, leading by 2 touchdowns, 14-10 left.
Oh,
Don't want to make this a 1-score game. Really don't.
definitely not. Yeah, that's tough. There's some bumping going on that one, but
grunt for Stallone. Where's Carm? He's sitting right over here. He's still in studio, but we did a switch out. And take a break. Get ready for the post-game show here coming up. 14 minutes to the end of the game, hopefully, as long as the Bears can take care of business here.
where's the coverage?
boy.
He's getting upfield.
All right. Can we not, Bears? Can we not? Let's get a 3 and out right here. 3 and out.
Joey Smith,
Feel a little
$5
better.
super chat. Greg talking about Seth Jones haters gets a little less soft spoken. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh.
Do you know what he's talking about? What?
Yes, people hating Seth Jones just because he has a big contract get me fired up. I will.
You're Greg.
Yes, not you.
There's another Greg on
Hockey
set.
Greg.
Yeah. That confused me.
Don't you know Seth Jones, 3rd string safety?
I'm
for the
working on it.
Bears?
Like I said, this is my year. Crash course
we
on
still got to
hockey.
do some. We got to do some when we get a slow day around here.
Hockey
which is
for
never,
dummies.
We got to do some fun videos here. Some explaining pucks to brag.
I mean, I think it's a great thing to do because with Connor Bedard entering the fold, I
There's
mean,
there's going to
be a lot of new fans, just like the last wave with Patrick Kane and Jonathan Taves and that
The
dynasty.
amount of children under the age of like 8 years old that have been at Hawks training camp wearing their tiny little Bedard jerseys is insane.
Well, and
My daughter will be among those people soon.
and to that point, I think maybe a part of it might be because first time around you had people jumping on the bandwagon, so to speak, and they were older, obviously, and now that they're invested,
Their kids,
right?
Yeah.
They're going to get their kids into it this time.
The generation
so it doubles up.
The generation that jumped on board in 2009, 2010, they're now having
Right, it's
their
a
kids.
multiplier.
Yeah, that was like part of the problem with like that whole time that Hawks home games weren't on TV. You lost multiple generations of fans.
I mean, you watch the way he stick handled that first game, the oohs and ahs. Even if you don't understand the game, it's naturally impressive to watch.
They closed the 300 level for the preseason games, so everybody's down at the 100, 200 level. So you literally have a half-empty United Center, and every time he had the puck Thursday night, like the energy level just went up. Like everybody knew, and then that's in a half-empty stadium. Like the home opener on October 21st against the defending Stanley Cup champ Golden Knights, it's going to be something else, man. It's going to be a crazy night.
Windy City
exciting.
Hawkeye says, "What's up, Greg? Ready for some Bedard action today?"
We are, yep.
Yep.
Connor Bedard playing
Love
against
Windy
the Red
City
Wings
Hawkeye.
tonight. We'll be live right after that game ends, after Bedard gets another minimum 2 points.
All right, guys, let's go.
Yeah, 3 and out here would be lovely, or a turnover. Oh, that's
Big
not a good start.
hole.
Not a good start. All right. 3 and out.
Luckily,
starting
I'm
now.
not sure who it was, but somebody got a hand on him coming through. I think maybe it was Andrew Billings. Let me take a look at this replay here. No, it wasn't Billings. It was Justin Jones. Honestly, it was very little, but it helped because he was breaking through the floodgates there.
Mark Pearson says, I'm nervous. You are not alone, Mark. I am also
No.
nervous.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is what the Bears do, right? I
Thing-
mean,
Things are definitely puckering up a little
if
bit.
they were down 28-14,
What sort of things there?
if they were down
Things that
28-14,
can
just like
pucker.
in the Tampa Bay game, they'd make a way to get your hopes up. And when they're up
Get a
like this, look
turnover.
at Billings,
Oh, what a-
Andrew Billings sniffing out the screen pass there.
Great job by the big
I
man.
mean, this guy, he showed up at camp. He was one of the most impressive defensive linemen at all camp and in the preseason, and it's shown here. He's been one of the few guys you can say has been consistent through the first 4 weeks of the season.
You know what the weird thing about Russell Wilson is he's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback who doesn't play like a Hall of Fame quarterback for probably the last 10 years of his career.
Yeah, I was a big Russell Wilson fan in Seattle. I loved the way he played. I really wanted him on the Bears too, so that's part of it. Jeez.
And I say that, and he completes a pass to Jerry Jeudy. I'll shut my mouth now.
Stop saying nice things.
Well,
about
like
your
I said,
opposing quarterback.
he really hasn't. They're 0-3, so it sounds silly to say, but he really hasn't been playing bad this year.
Well, you can't blame a team giving up 70
Yeah.
points on your quarterback.
Third and 1. I'm surprised they spotted that short. Here comes the sneak.
Got a false start.
False start. Wow, this team is so bad.
Legal motion.
So bad. How do you false start
I
on
mean,
a quarterback sneak?
When is
Let's
Denver
go,
going to
guys.
learn
Come on.
that you can't cheat?
Make him pay.
Sarah, when is Denver going to learn that you're not allowed to cheat?
Denver is just not a good team.
Sean Payton.
I just
Bad for the environment. and
Fifth
a
false
dirty
start
cheater.
today for Denver. So the crowd is making an impact.
Grunt for Stallone says CHGO is the best thing going. Love you guys. We love you guys.
And we
Showing up and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
All different forms, podcasts, live shows, tailgates, takeovers. It's really cool
All
what
right,
we're
big
doing.
play
It's
here.
really cool that
Big
people
play.
have responded. Let's go. Respond here, Bears.
4 down territory.
3rd and
you gotta
6.
Believe.
Get in there.
Get him.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open.
And a missed tackle.
Punch it out. Ah.
Well, at least it's the guy on my fantasy.
All
team.
right.
Hold on to your butts. What did he just throw a punch? That was assault.
Morris wants to know, where were you today that had red Pizza Hut cups? They were at Flo and Santos on Wabash. It's a great pizza and Polish restaurant.
Yeah, after
Pizza
the
and Polish,
after the
eh?
tailgate, we went down the road. Had some friends from DMVR out here, so we went and hit up a spot, and there was good energy there. A lot of high fives being handed out.
Oh,
Get him.
He's throwing it out of bounds there. Yep.
all right. Good defense all around there. 2nd and 10.
Woof.
What a turnaround for Miami. They're getting blown out by Buffalo after embarrassing the Broncos.
And here's the
last week.
thing: I understand
Football
the Bears.
is weird,
the
man.
Bears defense leaves a lot to be desired, but I don't really care how you find a way to win this game. I mean, no Eddie Jackson, no Josh Blackwell, no Kyler Gordon, no Jalen Johnson. Their secondary is decimated right now, and so far they've given up 241 total yards. Obviously, they're going to give up more here, so the game's not over. But like at some point, yeah, it's no excuses, but at the same time, like,
Good
hey,
play
they're
right
they're
there.
fighting,
There's a good play.
and that's all. I think at this point, that's all we can ask.
That's what
as
we
Bears
wanted.
fans. Show a little fight, and they've more than done that here today. Now
And people are
finish.
gonna say, "Oh, this is only Denver," and whatever. You have to beat who you beat, and we'll see how they look the next game out. And you're judged week to week. I mean, Tennessee last week got killed by Cleveland, and now they're killing the Bengals. So
week to week league.
there are very few teams on the Eagles or Chiefs level, right?
3rd and 11.
There's a big creamy middle.
Hey, the Bears are in no position to worry about style points. You got to get the W any way you can.
I was going to say, look for something underneath because this has got to be 4-down territory, which he found a way to get a first down.
Third down defense is not great.
It hasn't been all season long. You know, on 3rd and 11, down to score with 11 minutes to go, you have to anticipate the underneath throw there because it to me is 4-down territory. Taking a field goal there still keeps you down to
You've got 3 guys around him. He catches the ball before the chains, and he gets another 4 yards after that. That can't happen.
Bears need a turnover really bad.
I'll take limiting him to 3 at this point.
Well, like I said, I don't think they're going to take the 3. I don't think that would be the smart thing to do. So as a defensive coach, you have to anticipate everything being 4-down territory for them until they choose not to. You have to anticipate that because it really doesn't make sense for them to take the field goal. They'd still be down to score with that.
Holding, maybe. Oh, out of the back of the end zone. Nope.
He got no feet in there. 3rd and 9. They're kicking the field goal if they stop him here, McCray.
I mean, and again, though, this is where, just like on 3rd and 11, you got to be ready for the underneath here. Draw.
Yeah.
You got to be ready for something where they're looking for a little bit of chunk yardage at 5 yards or whatever to make it 4th and manageable.
Yeah.
And that's going to be they take a sack here, they're going to kick it, but because they have no choice. But as an offensive play caller, you're trying to find a way. You may not force the first down, but you can at least give your chance to have a chance on 4th down. Jesus.
Touchdown Broncos.
Too easy.
Well, there goes all those scenarios.
Too easy. Or they.
So
Again,
not only does
quick
Justin
slant.
Fields not have 300 yards yet,
Oh.
now a game that was in their hands is now
It was 28-7.
now it's on the
28-21.
line. So you want a career day, your first 300 yards, you got to close the door and win this game.
I think we need to replace Braggs.
You want in, Jake?
Jake is in the house.
Right.
Jake
Save
is
my
here.
life.
The Bears
All right.
scored a
Might
touchdown
have
on
been had
Braggs.
Switching the
Hockey guy
mojo.
out.
Switching the mojo.
Jake's got his Goose Island 312.
What's up, Jake?
Hi, Jake.
Hey,
Can always blame the hockey guy if this goes sideways.
so things aren't looking great right now, but I want to say 4 touchdowns from Justin Fields, career high. He's 6 yards away from his most passing yards of his career, and he's only a few completions away from the most completions of his career. He's going to lead us to a victory here because that's what today is about, right?
I want to win here.
Okay.
Come on now.
Well, and that's part of it. I kind of wish I would have stayed in the seat that I was in.
At the restaurant?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, Bragg sat down. The Bears scored a touchdown,
Yeah.
but then
Well, technically, Braggs was still standing up.
I predicted
behind when he scored the
a shootout. I predicted Bears 35,
You did.
Broncos
less than 35.
31, I think. Yeah.
Well, this is going to be an exciting finish. It's been a great game. It looks like it hasn't turned.
I don't want an exciting finish when it was 28-7 in the third quarter.
I understand.
I want a boring finish.
I get that. But like we came into today with the secondary banged up. This was kind of the game, like Kevin said, we expected. It was looking so great. Like we're going to throttle the Broncos at one point, and that's not the case now. But as long as you come away with the win, you come out of this clean here on this drive, get some points, you're still sitting in a great spot down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. It's a position the Bears have not been in a long time, heading into the end of the fourth quarter with a lead, and Justin Fields with the ability to lead them to a victory.
It's nice that they don't have to come from behind.
They don't.
We haven't seen them do that.
No.
But they are in a position right now to end a 13-game losing streak, and
That's right.
at home, and you have to get this done. You can't give up a three touchdown lead.
No.
That would be a low point.
Not happening. And as we talked about too, most consecutive home losses in franchise history at 8. There's not going to be a 9th. Right now, let's go.
I don't want that 0 leading the record anymore.
No.
Get rid of that.
No. Well, you got to also realize the Broncos are fighting for their season too. So they weren't going to just lie down. And, now you got to respond.
Adam says nobody wants an exciting finish unless it's a 42-21 finish. I definitely agree with that. Touchdown here, pick 6.
Great.
I'm signing up for it, Adam.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's the ideal way these last 9 minutes and 36 seconds go.
I'm just glad this is a great game, and we're not talking about how awesome Connor Bedard is going to be this season, which he is going to be awesome, and for the rest of his career. But we get to talk about the Bears.
I know a show where they do that quite a lot.
CHGO Blackhawks.
Yeah, it's gonna be another one tonight.
Yes,
8:45-ish.
Perfect.
Right after the game.
You said I know a show where we talk about that.
I know a place where you can we can hear all about that.
Good start
On a daily basis. I know a guy.
Good call on first down.
I know a hockey guy.
That's a good way to be conservative right there.
A little protection, finding Herbert out in the flat. Again, you got second and manageable here, right? Second and short, I'd say, right? What is it? Second and 4?
According to the chat, Pickett just got helped off the field. It's Trubisky time in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Justin Fields time here.
Wow.
2nd and 3.
There you go.
Oh,
nice
beautiful.
Herbert
Attaboy.
grinds
There
out
we
a
go.
first
All right.
down. Keep that clock moving.
Keep
That's
it
right.
moving. Get a couple
Down.
more of those. Let's call it a day.
Down under 9 minutes now. Yeah. So now that is officially the most passing yards of Justin Fields' career to go along with the most passing touchdowns.
What is he at now?
I think it said 274, I believe.
That's team passing yards?
No, he was at 285.
Or 284, okay. Little Valus. All right. That's twice today.
Yeah, that was the Tyler Scott.
Yeah, it was Tyler Scott, the rookie. I thought it was we always see Valus Jones run that. We saw him earlier today do that.
Right.
But yeah, I like they're working him in. We're working the rookie in.
According to CBS, he's got 292 passing yards.
Beautiful.
Right now.
We need 8 more. We need that 300.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
300 is a good, nice round number.
Yeah.
Nice even number. Only 5 rushing yards. That's crazy.
It really is. It's kind of been a
2nd
theme
and
this
2.
season. Look at this.
Herbert with another one.
What you want to see.
All right.
The
Grind
clock's
it
going to
out.
be
Grind it out.
under 7 minutes now.
Rockstar, man. We need the good vibes. Don't bring
Oh, yeah.
bad vibes in here.
Yeah.
Do not bring bad vibes.
No bad
It's
vibes.
the easiest thing in the world to be cynical.
Mm-hmm. Play action, but you went right.
Not
That's
good.
Oh, boy.
That is not good. That is not. No. What are we doing here?
it's a really bad play call and an
it's the
really bad
Bears.
execution by
Let's
Fields.
hope they
there.
rule out a fumble or
Yeah.
an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I don't even know really how to describe what I just saw.
That's why I said no bad vibes. You bring up bullshit like that, that's what happens.
It's not that guy.
You got asshole. Come on.
That's
not
a,
That's
that
like an incomplete
rule out a
pass.
pass, please.
That-
Please.
that's not a pass.
It looked like a pass to me.
I need to see it one more time.
That's
Looks like a
completely
pass
a
to me,
pass.
yeah.
That's an incomplete pass.
I would say that's an incomplete pass. That's why I'm not acting.
I
oh my
guess
God.
not. All right. Well,
Okay. Well, we don't know what we're talking about, apparently.
what was your favorite part of the 28-7 Bears lead?
Well, now you got to grind out a drive.
Sure do.
That's a bad play call. I don't know why we're trying to pass the ball in that situation.
Really bad. Especially that where
Yeah.
it was, I believe, a play action fake, and then he rolled into. We've seen that earlier in the season, that similar play.
was a play action fake that didn't fake anybody out.
It's
I blame
fine.
Carm.
It's
Everything
fine.
was under control while Carm was here.
There's no one to blame. Just
Got to blame somebody.
I don't know what the hell that was at all.
Part of our job.
yeah, you're right.
We suck again.
You can hear a pin drop in this office now.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely quiet in here.
Mm-hmm.
Can't imagine how quiet it is at Soldier Field right now.
How is it where you're watching the game?
I don't know what to say right now.
I know that's kind of where I'm at. I was just getting ready to say before that awful turn of events occurred that both teams have 3 timeouts. So there's that. It's really nothing.
It's Trent Taylor time.
Mm. I'm sure you guys talked about it earlier, but obviously a huge Cole Kmet day, but love to see what we saw with the Fields and DJ Moore connection today. Man, just so exciting to see that. And it's unfortunate we can't just be talking about that right now over and over. And instead we're sweating this thing out.
Right.
And unlike what I thought when I entered my Uber about 20 minutes ago.
Kyle said blowing a lead is a Chicago pastime.
It's true.
That's
Been
so funny.
quite the theme of CHGO Sports the last few nights. I blame David Ross. His fault. He doesn't know how to manage a bullpen.
You need more. You need more arms. I don't even know if David Ross would have called that play. That last one. I mean, jeez.
I wonder what the money line on the Broncos down 28-7 was.
I don't know, but I hope it doesn't come back a winner.
Yeah,
So did
The ball must have moved as he was getting ready to throw it back.
they definitely. He like dropped it as he.
and
was
you're
going back.
allowed to tackle a quarterback by the head?
I don't think you can. I'm not a rules expert, but
All right,
that play
bounce
looked
back.
really odd.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Let's
The good thing is,
see that aggressive offense we saw in the first half. Now's not a time to
yeah,
shrivel up and
24 for 26, 292 yards, 4 touchdowns. And it's tied 28-28.
it's crazy.
And if we come out of this and they lose, everyone's going to blame Justin Fields for that play, and no one's going to blame this horseshit defense.
even though he's had the best game as a pro in this game leading up to it.
Come on, guys.
Secure
There we
the
go.
ball.
There you go.
Secure
There you
the
go.
ball.
Herbert, there we go.
Great job.
Great first down.
And a penalty. coming at the
Late
end.
flag? What was that on?
Hopefully it's a face mask. Of course.
Holding on the Bears.
Of course. Mercedes.
I'm
Lewis.
Mercedes Lewis.
It's really a buzzkill.
Yeah, that's illegal.
So
First down.
So Bears.
How far? It was a spot of the fall? Or no?
No, it's further back. It would have
been from the spot of the foul, so pretty much the original line of scrimmage.
He ran again.
All right.
About 5 on first down there. Be under 6. Again, both teams with both timeouts, or all 3 timeouts.
Not that it matters, but the Cubs are losing, so at least they can't blow a first inning lead today.
Does it even matter anymore, Greg?
Sarah, you okay over there?
Don't look at me. Mine's a few seconds ahead.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign.
Oh,
Catch the ball.
Okay. Got it.
Catch the ball.
Well, based off your reaction, I was expecting
I was
a lot
thinking
worse.
No, I know. But still, we like that ball.
Third
You
and
catch
5,
the ball.
5:49 left.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, not a great throw.
Not a good catch. Not a good throw.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it on the numbers.
Our chat's ahead of us, so it's kind of hard to. I don't understand why our Xfinity signal is delayed here.
I blame David Ross. All right, come on, boys. Let's do something. Oh, false start. You got to be shitting me. Come on.
I knew that was coming.
Little false start action. Okay, things are going from bad to worse real quick here.
The Bears are back, folks.
The Bears were back. Then
They
the
were
Bears
missing.
were
They
back.
were missing for 3 quarters, but they are back.
Can we?
All right, 3rd and 10. We got this. Easy peasy.
Everyone in the stands looks like they're at a funeral.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Find DJ Moore. Get a first down right here. That's what you got him for, right? There he
Come on.
is, top of the screen. Or
A lot
you
of time.
just do nothing. Run. There
Here
it
comes
is.
here comes
First down.
Justin.
Easy
He's got the first down.
Attaboy.
He's got it.
Attaboy.
Beautiful.
Up near midfield.
There's Josephine.
Gonna be under 5 minutes.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Great job by the line on that play.
It's his longest run of the day, correct?
Yeah, you only have 5 total
Yeah.
yards going in, so that's a safe assumption to make.
Cole Kmet very happy there. You can tell he wants the
Bumped.
W.
I believe he said,
Everyone wants a
can't
W,
wait to
man.
talk to
Chicago
Karma about
needs
the
this
game
W.
this week.
Get this thing done.
Yes. Yes.
See, Karma for getting that touchdown.
Stoppage and play.
All right. This Cooper guy's been making a ton of plays against him, so let's take advantage while he's out of the game.
1st and 10. 5:17 left. Ball on the 45.
All right.
Great
that'll work.
run.
It's
That'll
open up
work.
the middle for
Great
Herbert
work.
all day.
Yeah. 7 yards on first down there.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Keep doing it.
I agree. At this point,
doing
you just make them use those timeouts.
Yep. Take the time off the clock.
Make them. You got to run the ball now until they stop it. At this point, I don't think there's no need to pass the ball at this point. Why? It's 2nd and 3. Just keep running it. Run it again, and again, and again.
Right up the middle. There we
It is.
go.
First down, baby. Go.
Cover. 2 hands.
Hold on to the ball.
2 hands.
Look at
2
that.
hands.
Look at that.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Woo!
Bears are in field goal range. And
In
Khalil
field goal
Herbert
range.
is
4:20
showing
left.
some emotion.
Nice. There we
I
go.
want 7. Let's
Yeah.
not talk field goals.
I
Let's-
don't know.
Let's talk 7.
I just said range.
I don't I don't want to
by the way-
I don't want to put this game on the foot of a kicker.
Over 300 yards now for Fields. Missed that.
First time in his career.
Gotta love it.
And not the last.
All right. Commercial break.
Timeout.
Yep. Or commercial break, like you said. Yeah. I don't know how
I
this
think
is.
the Broncos took a timeout.
What a roller coaster of a game for all of us.
I didn't want to say it when it was 28-7, but we were all thinking like, there's no way it's going to be this easy, right?
Right.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
It's never this easy.
Yeah.
I was dumb enough to think that.
I was thinking it. I wasn't going to say it.
Denver
I was
looked pretty
definitely
crummy.
thinking it.
Yeah. I was starting to talk a little shit when it was 28-7, but then when it was 28-14, I was like, I'm going to walk it back just a little bit.
Yeah.
And
1st and 10
Get Khalil 100 yards rushing. 300
from the
yards passing, 100
Broncos,
yards
27-yard
rushing.
line.
Beautiful. Keep
Ball
it going.
goes to Herbert
Run.
again.
Just run the ball. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. They pushed him out, and they stopped the clock.
Stop the clock, and this
Flag.
flag.
Late.
Holding against the Bears. Wonderful. They're running
Is
out
that another
of,
Larry Borum special? Or no.
they're running
Who
out
is
of
this on?
feet to shoot themselves.
It was right again.
Oh, on
It's just-
right again.
Yeah. He had the illegal block on the back before. And again, these are
These
two
are-
penalties on him that aren't really necessary. I mean,
no.
sure.
That's
he
holding.
would've
There's no
tackled
doubt about
Herbert,
that.
But the play had developed enough where you don't
Yeah.
need to do that.
He's made some good
Sure. He's going to be a
He's
great
looked
player.
good, but
It's
clean
just-
up the sloppy stuff.
But when you have a rookie starting at right tackle, that's what you're going to deal with. It's he's going to be a great player for the Chicago Bears organization.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Okay.
another run. What is that? Is that 4
Will you-
consecutive runs?
Lawrence. Law.
All right. 3:45 to go.
Looks
Third
like
down.
Cairo Santos warming up on the sidelines with a few kicks.
Let's get,
Third down here.
let's
What is
get
it?
the first
Third
down
and-
there. Third and
Oh, with that penalty, Jesus.
yeah, it's 3rd and long.
16. I was thinking 15.
Oh, it's only 2nd down. I don't know why I
Second.
thought 3rd
Yeah,
down.
well, it
the
said
graphic
third.
said 3rd
Yeah, it
down.
said third.
I am nervous.
Everybody third up. Hey,
2nd and
it's fine.
16.
Let's get a nice 10-yard play here. Set yourself up for a
Could
makeable
be an
3rd
RPO,
down.
right? Oh, I like
Tyler
this. End
Scott.
around.
There it is. Get there. All right.
Should stay in bounds, but great play.
Manageable 3rd down now.
Look, I like that we're working Tyler Scott in and
Love it. That's
using him actually as a weapon finally.
DJ Moore, some blocking out
The
there.
only issue now is it's the second time we ran the ball to the outside and stopped the clock for the Broncos
Yeah,
on this
not
drive,
ideal.
which is not a problem if you score a touchdown on this drive. But if you score a field goal,
Got to get a first down there.
I don't want to think back to these moments.
Comes Herbert
That's
again.
what I wanted.
Short.
Oh
You know,
boy,
it's
stop
short.
just short.
And you knew that was going to happen.
Stop just short.
And now they're going to use their second timeout instead of being out of timeouts.
Hey Carl, apologies for that. We don't have like the chat up all the time. He said $5 super chat. I said draft Joe Alt or SVN, MHJ or Jack Nelson to be false to the second.
I have his
So
original super chat up on the screen.
We'll
It
get
says,
out there.
yeah,
Bears.
Yeah.
Bears are going to go for it.
we're
on
keeping an
4th
eye
and
on
1.
it, Carl.
Wow.
And Adam Hogue supports this decision.
I'm okay with it. I
Adam, you support this?
I hate
Okay,
kickers.
Adam
This has been-
supports it.
I hate kickers.
This has
So,
been certified
go
by Adam
for it.
Hogue.
No.
That's what we
No.
were just talking about, especially twice running out of bounds and helping. Here.
Don't
Definitely. Hey, Flus is getting tested here. This is a feel for it moment. It's pretty much an automatic field goal for Cairo, but I don't think a field goal wins it. I like
Come
to go
on,
for
guys, let's go.
it. Philly sneak it.
ballsy call. Let's do it.
Get a yard offensive line.
No false starts.
Just everybody's got to be
And
on
the
same page.
shotgun.
Gonna hate it.
I don't love the shotgun. Then he comes under center. Love
Oh
that.
boy.
Pitch it.
They're gonna just kick a field goal. Yeah.
They're just
Oh,
running it
that's so
down.
lame. So lame. So lame.
Oh, why they do they do this to us? Yeah, and then you burn a timeout there.
Yeah. Yep.
Lame.
Was it worth it?
Lame.
You work it. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Okay.
Maybe they'll go for it again.
Is he sending him back out there?
No.
Okay.
Are they?
No.
What's going
No,
on?
he's going back.
No, he's going to the sideline, right?
No, he's on the. They're
He
going
is out
for
Back
it
there.
out
again.
there. They're gonna do this again.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this should be fun.
All right.
I don't get what's going on here, but
Oh, boy.
okay.
There's definitely a few more guys in the box here.
The shotgun again. It's Groundhog Day.
Everybody knew. Everybody in the world knew that was the play. Everybody knew that was going to be the play. Do the Bears know that slant passes are legal?
Listen, yeah.
Throw the ball 3 yards out and let the guy go catch it.
They're showing, yeah. They basically. I try not to hate on Luke Getsy too much.
Oh, you
but
should.
That one,
this and
that
that
one
field,
gets you.
He's costing them this game.
Here's the thing: it appears that was an RPO, right? Or I'm sorry, it appears that was an option play. Field saw the end, working on him, so he thought Herbert had it, and he did not.
This is an absolute disaster.
It really is. It's really bad.
The play calling is costing them this game.
I personally would have liked the field goal there, but I also understand it. It's just
I had no problem going for it.
Yeah.
The play they called while going for it was terrible.
Broncos going deep.
Wide open. Oh my God. Yeah.
the Broncos are now in field
Let
goal
him
range.
let him score a touchdown. Let him walk into the end zone now.
It's really bad. Really bad, guys.
Well, it's been fun on my first and only CHGO Bears show. I don't think I'll ever be asked again.
I'm not doing this again. They can't.
It's the rookie out of Oklahoma, first round draft or second round draft pick. They didn't have a first round draft.
This is going to be a post game for the ages.
Mm-hmm.
Braggs
We need
may
a
literally
fix.
go through the roof like Animal in the Muppets movie, and I don't blame him.
Got the little help of the 2-minute warning there as a third timeout,
Bears
essentially.
24 unanswered points at least, maybe 28.
are they create ways to embarrass themselves every Sunday.
Yeah.
Just when we thought we
It's
had
just a
something
tease.
to celebrate,
You go and do
And
that.
Just
then
tease
that's
us.
the real Bears are back. They waited to the fourth quarter to show up.
I hope you're wrong, but it's right now it appears you're right.
In better news, the Vikings are beating the Panthers.
I don't know. I'm not going to get over excited about the Caleb Williams Derby because why is he going to be different all of a sudden?
Yeah. I'm sure he's gonna be a
Justin
good
Fields isn't the
quarterback.
problem today.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And
not.
anyone who says that is wrong. I mean, he may not be the guy long term. Justin Fields is not a problem today. And anyone who says it just wants him to fail.
The
And that's-
comments are pretty set on it
Caleb
being
Williams.
coaching issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of
There's
coaching
glaring
issues.
coaching
Yeah.
problems with this team.
It's not players. It's
It's
very clearly coaches.
They are not.
So you're saying that Luke Getsy should have been inactive today and Claypool should have been active?
It's got to be a house cleaning, and
You-
it cannot wait until January 9th or 10th or whatever the
No,
last
you
game.
have
It
to-
cannot
you have-
wait.
You have to get somebody in here.
And even if they somehow win this game,
This is you gotta
Ah,
try and salvage some of this season and salvage Justin Fields' confidence at this point. He's gonna go out there and be like, I just had the best game of my career. I did everything I was supposed to, and what did it get us? A whole lot of nothing.
right.
yeah.
No, you can't wait till after the season to get this coaching staff. They're not gonna wake up one morning and finally get it.
They got better. Today was better, but then when it mattered most, this is what we got.
It was
like you
great
said.
for 3 quarters,
Yeah.
and then they went back to being bad coaches in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
All right, it's not over. This is the Broncos. They
So
could- they
so
could
many
do
good
something
vibes
stupid.
just got wasted. So many.
Let's not rule out the Broncos doing something incredibly
That would be
stupid.
Yeah.
amazing if they did.
They haven't done anything
Second
dumb
and 9.
this entire half.
They're
I mean,
due.
Couple false start penalties.
All right.
Hey,
Big
Bears
third down
defense.
here.
Front 7 today for the Bears. for the most part, has been solid for what I saw. Secondary, obviously banged up and a lot questionable. All right, so a huge third down here.
What, 3rd and 12?
Less than that, I believe.
3rd and 10.
10.
Pretty close, though.
All right.
You know they're going to kick a field goal. No matter what here, as long as
Bagman.
yeah.
How is Braggs here and there at the same time? That is so weird. We should have trademarked the bag on head.
3rd and 10. This has got to be the secondary has to really.
I don't think it's an original idea
get
there.
their best
Greg.
here. Yeah, it's from the Aints, the Saints. Come on,
Come on, get in there. Get in there.
Great job.
Oh, there we
Great
go.
job.
All
Great
right.
job on D. Really good.
All right. There we go.
Now a 4th and 10. It's a field
Miss
goal
it.
attempt with
Miss
a
it,
minute
miss it,
51.
miss it, miss
The
it,
Bears
miss it.
do have a timeout left.
All right. A lot of time on the clock,
It's
even
a
if he
long
hits
field
it.
goal too. Career long for this guy.
Wow, this,
Will
guy,
Lutz,
this
60
guy's
yards.
name rhymes with putts. He's gonna miss it.
Yeah, well, that'd be great.
JJ Putz, remember
He's
him?
gonna miss it. He's missing it.
All right.
First field goal attempt.
Could really use some help here.
Miss it, miss it, miss it, miss it, miss it.
Oh, I got
Great
it.
kick.
What a putts.
Wow.
Right.
All
All
right.
right, lots of
Nice.
time. 146. Got a timeout left.
My 35-31 score is in play. It's in play. Let's go.
See?
I love that.
You had it predicted the whole time.
If your prediction
God,
is correct,
what a freaking game.
Just like Stuckey said, he predicted at the beginning of the year the Cubs would win 83 games. So
Yeah.
he wants them to lose today, and he's probably getting his wish.
yeah. Oh man.
I thought that was going to keep going to the right.
$24 unanswered points.
No. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. I think Eberflus was hoping that was a loss to Bear Man. Not happy.
Needs to be Matt Uberflus. Go back to driving an Uber and stop coaching this team.
Yeah.
Or as I called him earlier, Matt ever loss. That's all he does is lose. Ever lose.
The Bears definitely
Ever
need a
lose.
lift.
All right.
Here he is, in essentially the best game of his career. Trailing now by 3 with a minute 46 and 1 timeout. Justin Fields needs to drive this Bears team the length of the field to either put them in field goal range to tie or win the game with a touchdown. Why not? I tell you what, I believe in this a lot more than I did even when I woke up this morning.
It's got time. All
There we
right.
go. There we go.
All right.
Big
All
one.
right.
Fields of commits. Start the drive. Bears have 1 timeout.
It's always this play that's really important.
More
on these
time,
type
lots
of
of time.
drives. The
Come on,
second
throw it.
one. I like
All right,
it.
that'll
I
work.
like that.
That'll work.
I like that. It's good.
2nd and 10.
Good
Incomplete.
decision there. Save
Yeah.
time.
Take
Save
a
yards.
breath. Got 30 seconds here to figure something out. Call it up on that play sheet from Getsy.
My advice to Getsy right now is don't call the play that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your first instinct is, skip it and go to the next
Right.
play.
I like that. I like that. All right. 3 receivers set with a tight end to the left.
He's getting time here. Oof.
It's right at ball was right at DJ Moore, but he was in double coverage.
3rd and 10. Let's see if this was a catchable ball.
Sertan was all over him.
Yeah.
Definitely could have been a flag
He
on
was,
that.
yeah. He was in his shirt.
I know he's a DNVR guy. Patrick Surtain, but
Yeah, he's the
should have been
enemy right
flagged.
now.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Do it again. Look for DJ. It's what you got him in here for. Plays like this. Right
Beautiful.
There we go.
Beautiful. Greg
There we
Boyson
go.
with astute analysis.
Huge third down.
That's why,
and he's
why you traded him.
that's right.
Traded for him.
Just
Plays
under
like
a
that.
minute to go. Still got that timeout in your pocket.
Also appreciated the fact that the Broncos didn't cover DJ Moore on that play.
Right.
That helped.
Right at the 50. You got to go another 13 yards. It looks
Screw
like.
it. Let's go for the end zone.
Hit it.
Go.
Oh,
Get rid
boy.
of the ball.
All right.
There's not a receiver there.
44 seconds left. 2nd and 10.
They're gonna call this intentional grounding.
Yeah, it didn't go past. It didn't go
It'll
past
be an
the line of
intentional
scrimmage.
grounding, and they're gonna send it back. It's really unfortunate. If he just turns to the left a little bit more,
And there wasn't. Yeah, Herbert was out there, but
got to get rid of that a little bit earlier. It's not a bad call.
What is Carm doing? Carm, get down. Hey, get down.
that's
What are you doing? Hanging yourself?
Jesus.
hey, that's my hockey workstation. Be careful over there.
That thing's like not.
Yeah, that's
guaranteed
not
to
very
hold them up.
stable.
Carm is like on a weird platform right now. If
Yeah.
anyone's wondering.
It's an insurance claim waiting to happen right
Yeah,
there.
I know. We were 13
Second and
yards
21.
from field goal range, and now they are.
Whatever you do, don't hang from that pipe.
5 yards.
I'm like getting into dad mode. Right now.
I see you. Yeah,
The guy's older than I am.
it's true. I'm trying to watch a football game. Come on.
All
There we
right,
go.
Get out of
Come on,
bounds.
get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds.
Beautiful.
All
All right,
I'll
so it's
work.
going to be 3rd and about 12, I'd say. Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, as our pal Adam Hogue says, remember that timeout they wasted? Yeah,
3rd and 13 here.
timeout they wasted to come out and run the same bad play.
Oh no,
I don't know.
I don't even want to know.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know, but I'm really upset with Sarah right
I think
now.
Sarah just spoiled it for us. I think Sarah just spoiled
But
it
I'm
for us.
hoping that maybe we're fooled a little bit, and it's
Oh.
All right, guys. Stick
that
around for the
was fun.
post game show.
I
Unreal.
was gonna say you guys want to end it?
a colossal failure for the Chicago Bears.
Don't forget to tune in to
Gotta
our
feel it.
CHGO Bears post game show.
Bear down.